What's up, everybody? It's me, Ray Lazarus.
Thank you for joining, Ray Lazarus. But before we even begin, I'm just gonna play a clip of the legend Ray Lazarus himself. This is a legendary video of Ray Lazarus flagging two random black men down in traffic so that he could basically have his wife record him and attempt to get a viral video of how tough he is out. It didn't quite work, and Ray Lazarus is a very shy, a very embarrassed individual, very easily embarrassed, very anxious individual. So he has privated this video and attempted to get anyone who even plays it copyright stricken off YouTube. But thankfully we have a legend on our side named Peanut Butter Complex, aka Stainbine, and he archives everything Ray Lazarus does. That legend is also a legend in the prank calling community. So we're just gonna, while people are still shuffling in, we're just gonna play this legendary video for all of you. Presented without commentary.
Like for what though? For what? Because you got mad because you pull out? Nigga, you a crazy ass driver or something? No. Yeah, that's about myself, bro. That's what it is. Why you flag me to pull over if you didn't want shit? Oh, I do want. Shut the fuck up when you talk like it. You don't know.
Nice little sucker slap.
Jesus, man. Oh, he's pulling up his pants. This guy's gonna get knocked the fuck out.
Alright, yeah. I'm dead, huh? Yeah, what's up? No, no. You wanted it. You wanted it.
Can you get away from me, please?
I'll smack the shit out of you. You want to smack somebody? I'll smack that kid.
You said you smacked them kids? What are you talking about kids for?
So the video cuts a lot. I can only assume the cuts are when Ray is taking a bit of a whooping and he's trying not to show that part. I understand, Ray.
I didn't punch you. You want to call the police? You can do that. Get your bitch ass out of here. He hit me in my face. Hey, man, back the fuck up. Back up. Did you not just hit me in my face? Back up. I'll fuck you up. Fuck you back up. I'll care. What's up, bitch? Come on. Come on. What's up? What's up?
Indeed, T-Dos. With his child in the car, he starts this ignorant nonsense for a viral video. I could never imagine being that irresponsible of a father. Ridiculous.
What's up? Yeah, that's what I thought, nigga. What the fuck is up? He just slapped me, bro. What's up? And I'm not trying to hit the man back. What's up? What's up? I didn't say that. What's up? Hey, man, let that go.
Just punching out.
Yeah, he's swatting at her.
Bro, I ain't put my hands on. What you talking about? That's assault. Yeah, no, nigga, you ain't going nowhere. You hit. Don't get out of here. Y'all need to cut that shit out, man.
I mean, that's a man's build, though. I will say right there, Ray. You are built. You are built like a truck. You are built like a dump truck. You got a little junk in the trunk. God bless you, man. You are a fucking. You are a man.
Full of shit.
Indeed. God bless. And that was the end of the video. As you can see, the only thing actually captured in it is that sucker slap, as I call it, that backhand slap. But Ray, I just wanted to play that because you are so desperate to hide it for whatever reason. You claim that the police were watching. Stop. The police don't give two damns about you. That's the lie you always make up when you get embarrassed and when you start to get anxious, Ray. You always pull that nonsense, the police are involved, Justin Cordova called the police on me. You were claiming he called the cops on you when he had already passed away, man. Stop. No one called the cops on you. No one called the FBI on you. No one called the CIA on you. No one called the Russian military on you. Ghost, you don't have to... Thank you for the 10-pound super chat. You're on live with me, brother. You don't have to super chat if you want something. Igor, Come here, buddy.
I'd also like to add, it wasn't just the sucker punch. He also got caught whiffing the air no less than 3 times. I saw 3 swings that just went nowhere.
Yeah, veritable swings and misses. Veritable swings and misses. Yeah, whoever that fake Dabs TV account is, you're a scumbag for that. I just want you to know.
Rest in peace, man.
So Igor doesn't want to leave his heat pad right now, so I'm gonna have to pick him up, unfortunately, to dog cam up. Here is the legendary Igor. My best friend. You said you feel like LX could have beat the out of Laz, but decided not to because Laz didn't do any damage. That wasn't LX Dark Sniper. What is wrong with you guys? Iron Pride, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. You said buy yourself a donut. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Yeah, I'm bulking. I'm bulking for the fight, baby. Now, before we get further into Laz, I want to give 3 quick shout-outs. One, I want to shout out an old friend of the channel named Parj the Goat. I don't know how many of you guys remember Parj. He left me a comment recently. I thought Parj died, but he is not dead. And I'm very happy that he's not dead. He left me a comment saying, okay, I can't really read it very well, but it says, by the way, I no longer got that much of a problem with Will these days, because I only mainly had a problem because I was a Dale stan before, and I thought he was hating on LTG for no reason. Before y'all, who still thought that before, gang? So he's got a great presence, got a great stage presence. And then he asked me here, he says something about being, I don't know, something about being a gay ninja. I really don't know what he meant. You Tom Brazy to May and the fact that you claim I was gay before my ninja. I didn't understand what that meant, so I was just like, I got no problem with gay people, and I will gladly shout you out. Parj the Goat, everybody. Hold on, let me pull up his kick profile. We got Parj the Goat, is now going by the real PDG, and as in the real Parj the Goat. So everyone go follow the real PDG on Kick.
Sallow looking buffed.
Too kind, Imo. Thank you so much for the $20 super chat. That is way too kind, Imo. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Hope to do you proud. I will do you proud. You know, I can't compete with Laz in the physique aspect. Oh my goodness, Anders Pack, thank you so much for gifting 5 members. You guys are being far too generous today. Thank you so much. You guys are being far too generous today. I think it's going to do the monkey noise for... Oh man, Pants Monster got gifted a membership? That's terrible. That's the worst person who could have possibly gotten gifted a membership. Thank you so much, Anders Pack. Man, that's hilarious that Pants Monster got gifted a membership. Pants Monster, I love you. I know you love to hate me. Pants Monster, God bless you. Thank you for teaching me about how the demons in Freerun are actually metaphors for Jewish people in real life. Thank you, man. That's very kind of you. Lord of War. You guys are being far too generous today. You guys really don't have to. Thank you so much. A lot of legends getting gifted memberships. Thank you so much, Lord of War. You guys are way too nice. You guys are way too nice. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Rian, thank you for the... I think we should make 342 a special number in honor of Imo. He just super chatted $3.42 and said, "Is Laz a hidden closet homosexual like Dale?" No, I believe Laz is bisexual. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that either way. You know, like I was just saying, I have no problem with gay people. And Ghost, you can verify that. I have zero problem with homosexuality.
What do you mean by that?
You know, I have no problem with it. You know, I might not be gay myself, but that doesn't mean I don't love gay people. I had a gay woman as my groomsman at a wedding. Yeah, at my wedding. Oh, Mr. Silverring. Thank you so much for becoming a member. You guys are far too generous. Far too generous. Thank you,
I'd like
Mr.
to point out that historically all the money donated to this channel has gone to battered women's shelters, so...
That's true. That's true. It's, Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's gone to that, and aren't I part of the LGBTQ community? You're right, I forgot, I'm sorry. Every letter of LGBTQ. Big Nasty says you want to see a flaming uppercut from me like in Street Fighter on Last. What's up, Blue Wind? You can by simply unmodding or banning worse excuses than Dale 2. I don't know what you're talking about, Pants Monster. I don't know what you're talking about, Pants Monster. See, this is what I'm saying about Pants Monster. I never understand what he's saying half the time, but God bless him. God bless him. God bless him. So in addition to shouting out Parj the Goat, I want to give a shout out to my friend named Destiny. If you guys are familiar with Stephen Bonnell. Ray is here, but he's not going to chat. No one banned you, Pants Monster. Who the hell are you talking about? Yeah, no one banned Pants Monster. He's lying. So my friend Destiny, also known as Stephen Bonnell, just to do thank you for the 333 super chat. You said Balrog looks forward to watching the fight. I do too, brother. I do too. Thank you so much again for the super chat. So I want to shout out my friend Destiny. So someone named Sunny Faz said a girl leaked her DMs with Destiny to me. What the fuck is wrong with this ninja? I need to stop cursing. I'm sorry, guys. I need to stop cursing. I'm trying to go through some life changes. I need to stop cursing, so I'm trying to censor myself. I apologize.
God bless.
Thank you. And Destiny, who people on this corner probably know as Dale Wilson's best friend. He is a far left streamer. But he likes to shit on other lefties to kind of appeal to that middle of the road. Very smart tactic of his. Not the sharpest tool in the shed, but he talks fast, so he knows how to come off like it. God bless him. He just lost his wife to a twink from Sweden. He got cucked, as people like to say. God bless him. And he was in an open marriage. Yeah, he was in an open marriage for the longest time. He was unknowingly paying the other man's bills. Like, he was subsidizing his rent unknowingly, paying for his meals, all this stuff. And then his wife, Melina, left him for him. So now Destiny, who is a deadbeat dad, by the way. Oh, the picture of him on the beach? It's definitely in the replies here somewhere. Yeah, I'll give you... So this is Destiny. God bless him. He's a very fit individual.
That's Ray Lazarus.
Yeah, I think he would definitely beat Ray Lazarus in a fight. It would be close, though. It would be close. I think he'd win by majority decision in an MMA fight with Ray Lazarus. Destiny, who is a deadbeat dad that does not give two damns about his son, is instead spending all of his free private time asking women for discreet vids of their little feets. You know, you just can't make up some of this stuff. Give me a discreet vid of your little feet. I mean, this gentleman is older than I, and I'm an old man. This gentleman is in his goddamn 30s. He's been married twice, I believe. Married at least once. He has a kid he couldn't give a damn about. And instead he's out here in Instagram DMs apparently sharing foot job videos. I didn't even see that the first time.
Someone a Pornhub video, man.
Yeah. Oh my God Almighty! Someone needs to check in on this guy. He might honestly end himself with him. Says hardcore streamer bot indeed. Who would breed with that? I don't know. Someone desperate. And he just goes off to this woman in her DMs. It'd be so hot to drive you home from a date and make you suck me off in the car. I'd love to send you inside to your parents after making you swallow a full load for me. This guy's in his 30s with a kid he doesn't care about. And he thinks he's the most important person in the world. Because he streams high school politics to a bunch of idiots. I don't know, man. I believe it was Rockefeller who once said that right now people are celebrities because they're important, but in the future people will be important because they're celebrities. And whenever I see people that are famous like this, with no actual merit to them whatsoever, that's the quote that comes to my mind. Like, why do people look up to this guy? This guy that's talking like a preteen that just had his balls drop and, just discovered that he is capable of ejaculation. He even said, God holy, I came 8 times today. More responses from me tomorrow. I'm passing out. I guess he really exhausted himself there.
I'm up way too hard to detect this shit, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not attacking anyone for sexting. I understand that today we're in a very internet-connected era of the world, right? If you're in a relationship with someone, you're gonna sex them. God bless. But this guy is in his 30s. He's got a kid. And he's acting like a kid himself. I feel so bad for that kid, man. I really do. But all that is to say...
Like every one of these images looks like something I'd see on a video like titled Destiny's Downfall, how he lost all of his subscribers and got a rape claim, you know?
Yeah. Amos said, you seen that interview he had with Jordan Peterson? He was definitely strong. I did not watch that interview, actually. Now that you said that, I should. But it doesn't surprise me that he was high off his mind. Platypulp, thank you so much for the super chat. You said, Destiny getting revealed as the Goon Master is perhaps the least surprising news of the year so far. Can he ever come back from this one? Honestly, I think being all wise and shit... I try. I'm no wise man. I'm a fool. But I think Destiny is in an eternal downfall. You know, there's no end. It's an abyss. It's an abyss. You could call it a downfall, but is it really a downfall if it's a constant state of being? So, I don't know. I hope he gets married to whoever the hell he was begging for feet videos from. And hopefully that open marriage lasts a little bit longer than his open marriage to Melina. You said you guess he's a bit better alternative to Hassan Piker? Yeah, that's not saying much though, man. God bless. God bless. And I think that's actually the only shout out I wanted to give. I did want to say I haven't gotten smart on this situation yet, but I do have to address my most recent live stream with It's Your Man's Will. I haven't watched the streams yet, and Will kind of makes that difficult because he privates them, but we have archives of some. But it very much worries me that apparently Will has fallen back into bad habits and picking fights, apparently. Not necessarily with me, I couldn't give a damn about me, but just falling into the same things that led to his downfall in the first place. I really hope that's not the case. Some people have commented that I essentially enabled that behavior in this stream. I understand where you're coming from. I just wanted to give him a platform to speak his side of the story on what happened to him. And that's ultimately it. If Will is actually getting into those bad behaviors on live stream again, and again, I haven't gotten to watch them myself, Will, if you're watching this, I encourage you to share your live streams with your therapist. That's a comment someone made to me. I've only seen bits of them. They definitely strike me as a bit manic. But in our interview, you said that you're really leaning into the helping resources available to you, so I'd like to encourage you to continue to lean into those helping resources. Get their opinions on what you've been doing, if it's been healthy or not. I mean, I know it's hard when you get dragged into it by people like Red Ranger Power Up, who, God bless that man. That man talked about me for like 3 hours, and I still don't know what he said. I watched it, and I still don't know what he said. But I encourage you to have a level head, Will. That's all I'm saying. I'm not insulting you. I'm not coming at you. I just want you to have a level head. God bless. You said Just to Do says you got bad because you asked him to put the Dave Chappelle hat. Yeah, no. You said he's a grown man, not my fault. Well, thank you. Thank you. I hope what I've heard is inaccurate in the first place. But now that that's out of the way, God bless you, Will. Let's talk about the man of the hour, or the man-child of the hour, Ray Lazarus. Thank you so much, the Great Duca, for the $2 super chat. You put it, yeah, a bald eagle, indeed.
God bless America.
Pants Monster says, tries to decry identity politics and white advocacy, then he gigs on Ben Shapiro's PP and Sims for Israel. Who are you talking about? Destiny? That has to be Destiny you're talking about. Anyway, let's talk about Ray Lazarus. So, long story short is this is going to be the last stream I do before I appear on Streetbeefs on May 4th. I'm actually flying tomorrow. I'm going to a different state tomorrow. I know Ray Lazarus said that he's going to show up at my house this week. Well, good luck, Ray. I won't be there. My wife will be there, and honestly, she would kick your ass even worse than I would. You would definitely lose that fight, so I politely advise you not to do so. It would be a very bad idea for you, very embarrassing for you. But yeah, I'm flying out tomorrow, and the state that I'm flying to is actually going to be the state that I traveled to Virginia from for the fight in Streetbeefs on May 4th. Now, some people have asked the question, what am I going to wear to Streetbeefs on May 4th? Because you're allowed to wear shirts on Streetbeefs. Ray Lazarus is wearing his very classy Covenant Lazarus custom-made Streetbeefs t-shirt. I want to give a shout-out to Shang Tsung here. Shang Tsung, the gentleman who made the Low Tier Groomer documentary. He and I have been talking, and we've been trying to organize. He's been trying to sponsor me, actually. Like, he's been trying to sponsor me with the t-shirt. I might have a pic of the t-shirt. Hold on 1 second, please. A t-shirt that says on the front, Dale was 29, Elena was 17. Yeah, we got a pic of the t-shirt. Hold on.
Oh, that's brutal, man.
Yeah, so due to what I just told you about with the travel, I'm not certain that we're going to be able to make this happen because I don't even know my address yet. But massive shout out to Shang Tsung for sponsoring me as a fighter. You know, a lot of MMA fighters, they try their hardest to get a sponsor and they can't. And I have a legend in the form of Shang Tsung trying to sponsor me, and I am absolutely honored by that. Thank you so much, Shang. Even if it doesn't happen, the fact that you even thought of this means a lot to me. So thank you, brother. That's all I wanted to say. Yeah, he's doing God's work. He's not doing great work. He's doing God's work. Hilarious, isn't it? How much is it to sponsor? I'd throw a website on your shirt. If you're willing to cover the costs of making an iron-on pants monster, you know, like an iron-on to a t-shirt, I'll do it for free, just as long as you cover the costs. Like, that's what we did here. Like, Shang Tsung said, hey, I'll cover all the shipping costs and what have you and just send you the shirt. Would you be willing to wear it? And I said, hell yeah, that'd be hilarious. So thank you. Had an MO342 sticker. Yeah, I told Shang if he wants to, if he didn't add a signature, I would just take a white Sharpie and Shang Tsung for him. You'd wear that shirt in front of the... Oh yeah, I would... If we make it happen, I'm definitely wearing that shirt in the fight. Yeah, indeed she was 17, Yoidoku. She was not only 17, but a junior in high school. You have an evil wizard sponsoring you, how could you lose? I don't know. I'd be surprised if I lose. Because I want to...
Breaking shop, man.
I agree completely, Ghost. I really don't think Ray shows up. There's a lot to talk about in terms of Ray Lazarus over the last month or so. So I believe on the first Saturday of April, Ray Lazarus actually did in fact show up to Streetbeef's backyard. He randomly emailed me in the middle of the night saying, hey, I'm going to be at Streetbeefs tomorrow. You better be there. And I just said, I don't care what you do. We agreed on May. Do whatever the fuck you want to do. Just be there on May 4th. That's all I care about. And he was basically trying to press me for not being there. Like, yeah. Give me 1 hour's notice. That's reasonable. You see, Ray, unlike you, I actually got crap going on in my life, so I can't just drop things for you on a dime. I know you don't got a whole lot going on, so you can do whatever the heck you want on a daily basis. God bless you. But, you know, when you're employed, when you have multiple businesses, when you have multiple hustles, as the kids like to say, you know, when you got a beautiful wife and kid to take care of, you know, you gotta have a calendar. And if things aren't on the calendar in advance, they're not happening. So Ray did, in fact, as far as I understand, show up to Streetbeefs. He drove all the way out to Virginia from South Carolina. And then he didn't fight. He did not fight whatsoever. Is there footage of his surprise show up? No, there's no footage. And you know what's funny too? I looked at all the fights that were on Streetbeefs recently to see if I could find Ray Lazarus in the crowd. I could not find him in the crowd. Platypope says you thought they banned...
Right. You can't enjoy punching without gloves on, you know? You need them off.
It's true. Sallow would never dox anyone. He's trustworthy. Oh, no, I've doxed people. The same people who doxed me. There's nothing wrong with publicly available information. But I will say that there was a Lazarus on Streetbeefs recently. Did you guys see this? MMA fighter accepts challenge from bodybuilder. Lazarus versus Zay. So not Ray Lazarus, but Zay Lazarus, I suppose. But shout out to this Lazarus. Yeah, this guy stole Ray Lazarus' name. This guy stole Ray Lazarus' name before he could find himself. Ghost, I'm thinking maybe this is why Ray didn't fight, because he would have had to fight this guy for the name, and he was like, I don't want to get embarrassed before the Sallow Dawn fight and then have no one give two craps about my fight. But yeah, if you watch...
You're knocked out by a high-tier god, dude.
But if you watch, he's nowhere in the background of any of these fights, and he claims he watched them all ringside, so... I don't know. I think he showed up. I think he got a pick with maybe he talked to Scarface really briefly. He got the fighter stamp that he's really proud of, so he got a stamp on his wrist that really proves he's a badass. Oh man, I don't know if I have that ready. But he was making a whole bunch of shorts like, oh, I got my fighter stamp, where he's just got this black mark on his wrist, and he's like, that proves that I was game to fight, and it's my opponent who pulled out. And it's funny how his opponent pulled out for exactly the same reason apparently everyone in the world always pulls out against him. He says his opponent took one look at him and decided he didn't want to fight, became too afraid of Ray Lazarus to fight. You said that is Laz wearing no shades? Oh, you said the black guy is Laz wearing no shades? Yeah, I guess so. I think you're right, yeah. Yeah, I guess this is what Laz looks like when he has no shades on. That makes sense. That makes sense. But
reflects the whiteness back into him.
He said New Age Laz, indeed. Indeed. Ray's twin brother, probably. Probably. No, that fight was a good one, Nukinator. Yeah, I thought the MMA kid won it. I don't know why people are ragging on the MMA kid in that fight. I thought the MMA kid actually clearly won 2 rounds to 1. But, I don't know, some people are dumb. They just see the bodybuilder do a little better than they were expecting, so they shit on the kid. Said Ray has Nen and he intimidated his opponent. Afraid of the murder charge after an accidental liver shot to Ray. Yeah, so speaking of that, so Ray Lazarus was spamming my inbox. And Ghost, this is the reason that this is the thumbnail of the stream. But after Ray Lazarus made up that lie about claiming I called the cops on him, I basically stopped talking to him privately because I'm not going to entertain it. And especially after he started harassing my wife, which we're going to talk about a lot, because he's become obsessed with my wife over the last month. I don't know why. I can't say I'm obsessed with his wife, but he's definitely obsessed with mine. Very, very sick behavior for someone who's done nothing to you. But now, every time Ray Lazarus emails me, I just respond with this meme. I say nothing back, and I just respond with the meme of him side by side with the liver cirrhosis image from I believe it's New Zealand Medical Academy. And I just say nothing, and it just drives him wild. It drives him absolutely wild to be reminded that he has cirrhosis of the liver. Said instead of
Goku. Oh, I hate it. This is the peak male physique.
Indeed. You know, he once made a video flexing on Justin Cordova. Actually, God bless him, rest in peace. Where he was very proud of this physique, very proud of this cirrhosis of the liver physique. And I understand, man. You are built like a dump truck. We'll pull that up real quick because Tina Johnson, my secretary, actually has it. He said he's built like what was that?
The Stay Puft Man, dude.
Well said. Well said. And here's an old school video from when Justin and Ray Lazarus were going at it, in which Ray was so proud of his physique. He's a Cushing syndrome build, indeed. I think he has Fragile X syndrome build, if you ask me. Let's just watch this real quick.
Well, guys, it looks like we got Gucci Flabs over here making up some fake-ass Photoshop pictures of 10 years ago. You know, that comes from a while back. I remember that picture when it was leaked on the internet, but then edited.
Isn't it funny how every video he finds embarrassing is edited?
They made my stomach try to look like bigger than it was.
I find this one embarrassing.
So, what I don't understand is he clearly just said, they made my stomach try to look bigger than it was his exact words. But if you look at his stomach in this video, in which he is proudly flexing, you could see, you could see the love handles, God bless. You could see when he turns to the left, turns to the right, he's still got that signature dad bod gut, So I don't know what he's talking about. Like, he looks exactly the same. I don't know what he's talking about. He uploaded this video.
Dancing up down there.
What was that?
He's definitely sucking up down there too.
Yeah, he is. He's sucking up. He's flexing. He's flexing.
But today, even still, better than I was back then. You see what I'm saying? With fucking hard-ass muscles. All over. I'm not to laugh in the middle of doing that because I can't believe I'm actually responding to this gay shit. Alright, so your thumbnail failed. I'm strong as fuck. And I can knock someone the fuck out with ease. Something you could never do. Keep that in mind. There's your thumbnail. Ooh. Ooh. Look at that. Look at that shit. Look at that shoulder. Bitch. Gucci.
Pants Monster email.
Flab, sit on your own fucking ass. Keep talking shit. Never meet up in person because you know what the fuck would happen to you.
So credit.
Sex phone line.
What were you saying?
You should run a sex phone line.
Yeah, I agree. I think he'd be very successful at it. He claims to own a private business, and that might be the business that he owns. He'd be very good at it. He's definitely, he's definitely got the voice for it. And if he made them pay for him to cam up, he would do very well at that. I can't believe I'm responding to this. This is ironically the gayest thing someone could say. Indeed. Well, Ray.
This is a masterpiece, rivaled only by the video of Ray doing 3 slow push-ups.
Oh yeah, we got to play that one too, because that's another one that he's been trying to hide. I'm not sure if I have it on deck already. Oh, I do.
Oh God.
Let's watch this legendary video. Another video that he privated. I'm sure he'll claim that this was edited by me somehow, even though it wasn't.
Yo, hey, what's up, everybody?
Don't have to flex in the slide. I agree. I agree.
I had some strange comments saying that I can't do 30 push-ups and that I was not doing it military style, or that I was just faking them, and that my whole body wasn't in camera as if it needed to be.
It does need to be if you want to.
As if I would lie. I mean, I don't do that. It's not my style, bro. I keep shit legit. So with that being said, I guess I'll redo them just for fun. But you don't know that. It's kind of dumb that I had to come to something stupid like this, you know what I mean?
Isn't that an interesting constant in his videos? He always says it's so stupid that I'm making this video, so laughable that I'm even making this. And then he goes ahead and makes it himself. Ray, just admit that you love the stupidity. You bask in the stupidity, just as you bask in the alcohol on a daily basis and engage in that drunken stupor to run from all the problems in your life, to run from that anxiety. Just like you hide behind those sunglasses, you love it, baby. Just admit it. It'll feel a lot more liberating.
Let me adjust this. That kind of shit shouldn't even happen. You gotta trust a motherfucker that's from the Covenant group. Because we're all about at least some sort of fitness or strength, you know?
I'm not sure about that.
You better believe that shit.
I do.
And by the way, all natty, no problems.
Thank you for the $5 super chat. You said, what's her act? Can I see those little feet? You know what, actually, I think Ray did post a feet video, unironically. So we'll pull that up after the push-ups video.
Oh, there goes my crazy-ass protein food cooking now.
It's protein food.
I do spend a lot of money on food. And yeah, I'm a little overweight, but I did that on purpose. And I'm fine with it. That's my life choice. It's not yours, alright?
Okay, all right. I'm not
hating.
hating.
Some lummox. A lazy lummox. No, that's not me.
You always said lazy lummox. Isn't that a British slang term, lummox?
Strong motherfucker. Not trying to brag. I'm just saying.
I believe him, actually.
And you could be one too. You don't have to be jealous and say all that shit about me making fake push-up videos. That's just, who the fuck fakes push-ups? Why? What would the purpose be, brother? Come on, man. Play too damn much. Alright, though. It's all good. Let's get some motherfucking... I mean, don't get too sexual about it. Don't be masturbating.
Yeah, actually looks like
don't be waiting for a dick to flop out or something, because that ain't gonna...
Looks like what?
He actually looks like a cam girl or something right now, dude.
Yeah, he's
This is like a live leak. I'm waiting for a live leak up there.
he's certainly posing in a manner that emphasizes the boobs, no? I mean, he learned that somewhere.
Make sure of that shit.
He had to learn that spread.
30? Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
He's already breaking.
11,
10 reps in and he's breaking.
14,
Good warm up, man.
The silent attack says, "Thank you for the $2 super chat. The coconut is not about fitness. No, just look at TJ Dobbs."
15, 16, 17.
I like how his head is craned all the way forward, so it looks like he's actually doing a push-up.
21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30.
The way those arms were shaking, baby. Oh, speaking of feet, he just goes right at it.
Let me ask you something. As I sit in my basement. That stupid alarm. Why would I fake push-ups, dude?
Pride. You know, typically the most common deadly sin that defines the covenant overall. Whether it's you, whether it's Dale, whether it's TJ Dobbs, whether it's any of you weirdos, whether it's Dreddy, it's always pride.
You know what?
DSP,
Some of these people that try to make fun of me or whatever, they live in a room that's...
Yes, Mr. Solvering, what I love about the fact that he wears those cheap reflective sunglasses is that it lets you see how messy his room is, and he doesn't realize it when he uploads the video. Sometimes he'll censor his face out when he realizes that his reflection in his sunglasses is revealing more than he'd intend. So that is quite funny.
A room that's... or a house that's smaller than my whole basement. I'm not making fun of anybody in specific. Just chill.
So I don't know where that came from.
Vomit and cry.
I don't know if you heard what he said at the end there, Ghost. He claims that I live in a garage. I don't know why he said... I don't know, man. I don't know. God bless him.
You live in a story garage, man. With your black wife. It's a beautiful life.
I mean, that would be the life. That would be the life. A garage would be a pretty cheap mortgage. You wouldn't even need a mortgage on it. But, speaking of, I think someone asked for the Ray. He probably privated this video. The Ray Lazarus flex. He did. Oh no! Here it is. Lazarus secret number 2. Lazarus does not skip leg day. This got 2.4K views. This is easily his most viewed video on his channel. Oh well, I guess that one's technically more viewed. But this is one of his most viewed videos on his channel because he embraced his cam girl nature. Can you please show my comment on that push-up video? He privated that push-up video, UH. I had that video locally downloaded. Lazarus does not skip leg day. We'll see about this one, though.
I don't know about you weirdos in the comments why you're saying this about me. I love it most everybody, but you try to say I skip leg day, you're out of your motherfucking mind. I have very powerful legs, and they will fuck you up anytime, anywhere. I don't know.
Brother's been fat so long, his calves actually look alright.
No, they do. They do. I mean, that's the thing. Bigger boys, you know, fat boys, no offense, such as Wings of Redemption, often tend to have massive calves because they're essentially calf raising a lot more weight than they should be on a daily basis. A walk is a workout for your calves. Malgoro01 asks, do I think he'll show up or is he just going to do a Dale? I don't expect Ray to show up. But I hope he does. And regardless, the plan remains the same. I'm going to be there. I'm going to fight someone on May 4th. It'll be fun. And when if Ray doesn't show up, if he pulls what he did last month and like maybe he shows up and then doesn't fight, I hope he understands that that's a loss for him. I don't think he will because he's too dumb. But that'll be a loss for him. I don't know. That man needs a mani-pedi, perhaps. God bless him.
He needs a sun, man.
What was that?
He needs a tanning session, man. I was gonna go clean through him in a minute.
Indeed he does. Indeed he does. And they F you up. You got a clip for a spoiler of the May 4th? You want to send it to me? Feel free. Feel free. So the reason we're doing this, again, this is the last proper live stream I can do before the before my appearance on Streetbeefs, because I'm traveling tomorrow. The reason I'm doing this is to give Ray the attention that he's been wanting. Ray has been begging me for attention. He has been going hard after my wife, especially privately, actually. So Ray Lazarus likes to lie. For example, if you check out his video right now, he uploads a video of him calling the voicemail of my wife titled A Very Polite Phone Call Inquiry. Now, that's not what this video was actually titled all along. If you look... Hold on. If you look... Let me pull up my own channel. At the archive... Oh, now I just pulled up this weirdo. My bad. If you look at the archive... Not quite lore accurate. Well, I guess lore accurate, yeah. But if you look at the archive of that page, and I have the URL in the description of this video right now, actually, for anyone who wants to do so themselves. He had titled the video, Calling That Nappy-Headed Bitch Since Bitch Boy Number 2 Won't Pick Up. So, you know, on some racist stupidity, on wherein he changes the titles all the time, he privates everything all the time, and he tries to edit history all the time. It's something he learned from Dale. So as you can see, there's already aggression, there's already harassment. He's already going after my wife publicly on his own channel there. He'll claim that this never happened, but you can't fake an archive link, no matter how much he claims otherwise. Now, what's also important, and I'm going to need you guys to input here, how many of you guys remember a gentleman named Gamil the Hero, or Gamil Griffin, the guy that beefed with Justin? If you remember Gamil, please press a 1 in the chat. If you don't, please press a 2 in the chat. I'm not trying to farm engagement. I'm just curious how many of you know, if you remember Gamil at all, from the video I made wherein we paid tribute to Justin Cordova's passing. Okay, Ghost does not remember. Fair enough. Okay, so Gamil Griffin is a guy who harassed Justin Cordova to death. Gamil Griffin literally spammed the hell out of Justin Cordova's job to get Justin fired. Gamil is a very sick person. He's unemployed. He's in Atlanta. It looks like we're about evenly split. Malgore, I've been doxxed since 2017 due to something completely unrelated to everything. Yeah, so we're about evenly split. So Gamil Griffin is a very sick guy. He's a massive super fan of Dale Wilson. And Lazarus publicly disavowed Gamil Griffin. He said the Heavenly Father will utterly destroy Gamil here. Yeah. Laz publicly disavowed Gamil Griffin after Justin Cordova passed. However, once he started getting obsessed with me and obsessed with my wife, he has become absolute butt buddies with Gamil Griffin behind the scenes. So this is one of the emails he sent to Gamil Griffin. And for those of you unaware, a cancel pig, yeah. And he's also just a weird sicko. Like, he brags about the fact that he killed Justin. That's what a lot of people don't understand. So, apparently, Gamil emailed Ray saying, I have intel that Sallow's gonna try to wrestle you. Or something like that. In the fight, I guess. And Ray Lazarus says that's perfect if he thinks he can take me down, blah, blah, blah. Apparently, he goes off on my wife in this email. And then he immediately texts Gamil Griffin my wife's name and phone number. So anytime, and this was March 26th, by the way. This was not recent. This was a month ago now. So anytime Ray Lazarus claims that the only thing I did was give a polite phone call to his wife, no, you gave a man that you publicly disavowed, a man that you said is responsible for the death of Justin Cordova. Those were your words, not my words. A man that you called a piece of crap, the dox of my wife. For what purpose? So that he could harass her precisely the same way he harassed Justin? But it gets worse than that. It gets worse than that. He obsesses further over my wife. Let me show you. Oh, are we still good? How's it going? It's going all right, Ice Agent, but I'm about to show you something really, really disgusting. Actually, it's in the description of this video as well. Oh, don't tell me it's not gonna.
The events these people go to harass people they don't think could beat them in a fight, you know.
And that's exactly right, Ghost. The reason he's doing this is because he knows he's embarrassed. He's embarrassed. He's worried about losing. He's worried about what's going to happen on May 4th. If you were actually confident in your abilities, Ray, you wouldn't feel the need to do stuff like this. Here is a follow-up email that Ray Lazarus sent to Gamil the pedo. On April 9th, so like, I suppose 3 weeks later, he texts his butt buddy Gamil, and he says, and LazarusTheWise@gmail.com is in fact his email, regardless of what he says. Spread word of his nappy-headed, fake-ass, ugly wife. I'm going to rape her. Then I'm going to slice her open and leave her baby at, and then my name's doorstep. I mean, I'm lost for words.
Abhorrent, man. Absolutely abhorrent. Like, how can you... What justifies saying that about someone else who's unrelated, you know?
Exactly. Like, my wife has never done a damn thing to him. And Ray, I want you to know something. Hey, Chaotic Truth Live, good to see you, man. Good to see you. Ray, regardless of what you attempt to do to my wife, it will not make me go after your wife. I'm never going to say this disgusting nonsense about your wife the way you've said about my wife. And after this, Gamil the pedo and Ray Lazarus share a live leak, or I believe it's called Real Gore or something. They sent a Real Gore link to each other. Hold on, let me find it. Hold on, it's recent. He sent a link to... I can't even pull it up, I'm sorry. So I can't even pull it... I have the image, but I realize now that if I share the link that technically I'm spreading an image of a murder. He just sends a link after that email you just saw that says, Brazilian whore found tied and dumped in a forest. And it's like... I forget what it's called, like Live Gore or whatever. The old website, Real Gore or whatever, the website that got taken down. This is the modern equivalent of that after that website got taken down. And it is a video of, indeed, a Brazilian woman who has been murdered, her hands tied behind her back, and left to die in a forest. And it's a video of her corpse. And then Gamil says, that's what we're going to do to my wife. And Ray co-signs that. Like, this is the... Yeah, no, he actually did that. I guess he's one of those sick... disgusting waste of space that is obsessed with like gore and I don't know, but the point is it's not rare to have trash like that threatening your wife if you have any sort of internet presence, right? Like the entire Covenant, the moment they discovered I was married, they became obsessed with my wife, probably because they know they'll never be married and their daddy Dale will never be married, God bless him. But what is rare is, it's rare that you have someone threatening to rape and murder your wife and then being stupid enough to accept a sanctioned legal fight with you in front of 4 million subscribers. So I am extremely excited for May 4th, is all I'm going to say. I'm extremely excited for May 4th to beat the living snot out of this worthless, skinny fat, schizophrenic, bipolar, alcoholic waste of space who can't even make a video without his sunglasses off because he's so insecure. I am extremely excited to humiliate him on Streetbeefs channel. I am extremely excited. To break glass into pieces, I can't wait to. I can't wait to. He does have a kid and wife. That's what's sad. You can even see it in that video he showed of the fight. Not the fight, I shouldn't say the fight. that backhanded slap video. No, he is a married man. In fact, he sent me this image in my email. Like, he proudly sent me this image before he started going really crazy, showing like, yeah, I'm a married man, all this stuff. So he is a married man. And yet he's out there fantasizing about raping and murdering the wife of another person, someone you've never even met. I don't know. I hope she gets away from him. I really do, because if he's willing to fantasize that about people he's actually met, like, what is he willing to do to his actual significant other? The silent ATAK, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. You said he got a cop of fake because the disrespect is so out of pocket. Exactly. And he wouldn't have to do all this stuff, Silent AT, if he was actually confident in himself. He's desperate to affect my mentality going into the fight. Desperate to get under my skin. So he'll do anything. Like, he knows he can't win a fair one-on-one fight. If Streetbeefs weren't sanctioning this fight and governing it themselves, he would probably sneak a weapon into the fight and then call himself a man for shanking me out of nowhere. He probably would do that. Because he's an absolute worthless coward. And so is every single member of the Kukkonen. So is every single person that unironically idolizes Dale Emanuel Wilson. They are just as worthless, childish, and cowardly as the 40-year-old high school girl grooming men that they idolize. Every single one of them. Every single one of them. The fact that you have a child, Ray, and you co-sign Dale going after underage high school girls? What the hell is wrong with you? If you had a 16-year-old daughter, a 17-year-old daughter, would you feel okay with a 30-year-old man telling her to skip classes so that he can meet her in the park? I don't know. Apparently you would, because you're the sorry, Igor. Apparently you would, because you're the type of guy to fantasize about rape and murder yourself. Apparently you would. So I am so grateful to you for giving me the opportunity. What's up, buddy? I'm so grateful to you for giving me the opportunity to legally beat the... Thank you, brother. Igor loves doing this thing where he stands up on his back legs and starts pawing at me for like pets and attention when he starts feeling a little sad. Or I don't know, when he just starts craving some love. Nukinator, thank you so much for becoming a member. Anon, it's honestly... So it made... Yeah, Anon, so obviously you can't be on this corner of the internet and let such things get to you, right? Because it's going to happen. The moment you're dealing with a bunch of underage boys, a bunch of unemployed men that have nothing going on in life, and the way they get attention from people that they have parasocial relationships with, like Dale, is by doing whatever they can that's as outlandish as possible from the comfort of their smartphone. So that includes doxing someone's wife, that includes harassing their voicemail, that includes making rape and death threats. That's just what they do because it's how they get attention that they really don't have in their actual life. You know, these guys, they don't have successful careers, they don't have successful relationships, they don't have people or things that they love, that they care about more than themselves, except for Dale Wilson, I guess. So this is what they do to get that attention. So I'm used to it by now, right? Like, these guys have been making death threats about me for years, literal years. God bless them. They've literally called my job for years at the behest of Dale Emanuel Wilson. So do I let it get to me? No, but I do let it motivate me, because it's very rare that someone that disgusting and deranged as Ray Lazarus will also be stupid enough to let me beat the crap out of him in a sanctioned fight. It's very rare to meet someone that stupid. So I am so grateful, Ray Lazarus, that you have a double-digit IQ. I am so grateful that you are such a stupid man. I am so grateful that you are so incompetent that you overestimate your paltry fighting abilities, your paltry physical fitness. I am so grateful for you. Because punching a punching bag is fun in and of itself, but having you there to use as a real-life punching bag, that's going to be cathartic in a way I can't even imagine. So thank you, Ray. That's all I have to say to you. Thank you. How did my job react to these waste of space subhumans? As precisely what it was. A stalking campaign. What's up, Isra CS? What's with my dog? Does it want to walk? No, we just went on one right before. He just wants love. He just wants love. Igor's my best friend, so he loves Ghost. You would love it. He loves standing on his back hind legs and doing this with his front paws to communicate with. See, he might do it right now because he might mirror me. But like if I'm sitting on the couch and he wants me to come down, or if he wants up on the couch to cuddle me, he'll do this, and it's the most adorable thing in the world. I gotta share a video of it sometime. Because it just... yeah.
It's genuinely subhuman filth. They would
Firstly, just try and attach to your wife in that way. Because I guess they just lack female attention to the extent they're willing to settle for fucking beating one to death. Just to be noticed, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And to say those kinds of things, to be noticed not only by you and LTG, but the rest of like everyone else they can reach, just because he's a sad man, you know. Ray's a sad man. He goes home alone. He goes all the way. He drives out to see those street beefs. He draws a mark on his own arm, and he does it all just so someone else would make a video on him saying, "Ray, I saw you." I wish I could just give him a call, you know.
Precisely. No, that was beautifully said, Ghost. That's exactly what he wants. The recognition in a stream like this. So, I don't know. I almost feel like we're being charitable right now, Ghost, to give him that recognition that he needs. I feel like we're earning our way to heaven right now by giving a deplorable piece of shit like that.
No, with that liver cirrhosis image.
Oh, he loves that liver cirrhosis image. Yeah. I actually saw something. This is gonna crack you up. That Ray said on the YouTube channel of a new YouTube member to Sallow Dawn named Pants Monster V6. So Pants Monster V6 clipped me, and Ray Lazarus jumped in the on the comments of it because he's obsessed, and he said something hilarious. I don't know if I can find it. He said something about his liver compared to my kidneys. Let's see. Oh, did he delete the comment? He might have deleted the comment. Oh, he deleted the comment. So Ray Lazarus made the comment that, yeah, oh, that's so disappointing. I should have screen capped it. Shame on me for that. Yeah, he should have made he made the comment that Sallow Dawn likes to clown on my liver because he doesn't drink alcohol. Meanwhile, he drinks protein shakes and is losing his kidneys. So he unironically affirmed that he thinks imbibing alcohol is healthier than drinking protein shakes. It was just the most hilarious cope I've ever seen in my life.
Can we actually put this guy in AA?
He needs to be. He needs to be. He needs to be in Alcoholics Anonymous. Right? He also commented.
There's no protein shake drinker anonymous.
Well said. Well said. Well said. I don't know, Lukey. I'm so disappointed that he deleted the comment. New Age Black said, "What you're doing right now is divine justice. You're facing the wicked and evil of the earth with God as your." Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I pray to the Black God that he will have my back in this fight. But even if he doesn't, Ray's going to be so weak I won't need it. Does Ray have an inner monologue, do you think? Or is he just there, empty space in his brain? I really don't think he does. I mean, I think his brain is destroyed by alcohol. Utterly destroyed by alcohol.
I think he had one thought once, and the glass is the only thing keeping it in. You know, it just keeps bouncing on and off.
I agree. I mean, he's definitely schizoaffective, and I guess you have to have some capacity for thought to be schizoaffective, because it's his mind making up things. And he keeps saying, he also keeps saying that I lean back in the chair to appear bigger than I am. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, Ghost, but if you want to appear bigger, don't you want to be closer to the camera, not further away? Isn't that how that
you
works?
You want to be in that perfect LGG pose where you're pushing everything together right in the camera, you know? You
Indeed.
want to get the Psalms on as well.
Oh yeah, the SARMs. That's what I need. That's what I need.
Can't believe Ray's 90, man. Can't believe it.
Am I going to save the stream VOD later? Yeah, we're going to save this later. This is the last stream we're doing for at least a month. Said he does drinking protein doesn't have negative. No, it doesn't. Blaze Zero. The only way that would have negative effects on the kidney is if you don't drink any water whatsoever. And I drink plenty. Thank you very much. Courtesy of Costco.
God bless.
Thank you. I feel bad for the UK that you guys don't have Costco.
I feel bad for the UK. We don't have God, man.
Yeah, I feel bad for the UK that you guys don't have free speech.
I talk about it, but I didn't bring my license today.
You might unironically get arrested for it.
Shit.
So I also want to extend
He'll
that.
see a blur in pain just before he sees stars in darkness. I'll take him out to a nice candlelit dinner under the stars.
Yeah, this is another video that he's retitled and privated a million times, only to untitle and retitle, unprivate, etc. I showed his shadowboxing here to a few people in my gym. They were like, "You might hurt that dude. You might hurt that dude," and I agree. It's a damn good thing this is a smoker match, because I don't think Ray could get a sanctioned amateur bout. I don't think he definitely couldn't get a professional license. So yeah, even Japan has Costco. Korea has a Costco too. We don't have God as a hard ass bar. You know what I like about this? So Ray bans anyone who posts anything on his channel that he doesn't like. So if you ever want to say something slick at him, it has to be sarcasm, because he's not intelligent enough to pick up on sarcasm. So this guy, Mint Manatee, wrote amazing form. And Ray hearted the comment.
Genuinely, like, not. I've commented on his channel and Sallow's channel, and he's responded to both of them. Every time it's on his channel, like, he's genuinely happy to see me, and every time it's on Sallow's channel, like, something switches in his brain, he realizes it's me. He gets mad.
I think he just wants to be loved. Ray Lazarus just wants to be loved, and he gets heartbroken when he realizes that, you know, he's something of a joke. Something of a joke in these circles. Anders Pack, thank you so much for the super chat. Is that some Swedish krona right there? You said, grab a can of surströmming. That'll put hair on your chest, mate. Oh man, I've got a very hairy chest myself, I'm not gonna lie. He said he won't last against some Muay Thai fight. Crew back at your old gym in Houston said Ray would get obliterated. I full-heartedly agree with them, Nukenator. Full-heartedly agree. The first time that you have heard of Laz was him showing his gun on a video threatening people. I believe he threatened Tipster. He did threaten Tipster with a little shitty old revolver. Who is he fighting, punching at the ceiling one band? So the reason he did that, he clarified in a later live stream, was because he likes to he says he's always fighting guys 2 feet taller than him. Of course he is. Let's see if he...
I was absolutely mesmerized by the way his belly was just vibrating as he moved.
As was I. As was I. Doesn't his wife and kid love him enough? I wish. I wish they did. Then I wouldn't have to love him, and then he wouldn't be seeking love from daddy over here.
Drunken Master Lazarus here.
This is another video he made dedicated to me that is, no, he's not trolling, dude.
I wanted to see something. I saw the video. Y'all linked me to it. Y'all made me aware.
Just sit back and watch Tire Fire.
And y'all want to call me the fucking underdog? Heard y'all want to see some shit from my dusty old garage, huh? See this shit right here? See that abnormal alien shit? Okay. You know, sometimes when I approach people, it depends. It always depends. Now, I know y'all seen that video of when I had backhanded that dude. That was a warning slap. There was police across the road. This is different. Totally different. All right? Trust me. So, you know, depends. If I'm to step with my right foot forward, be like, step back. Of course, I'm doing it slow motion for the moment.
Well, I love the slip he does. He slips right every time. It's a good boxing habit.
You know, just fucking throw out a couple.
That one is the best. What's this?
Feels like just
I'm
starting
not
a
tired
lawnmower,
either,
like.
by the way. You step around? See him dancing around me? Straight the leg.
You saw the front kick?
Straight the leg. You step around?
That was
See him
brutal.
dancing around me?
That. Yeah.
Watch your knees, man.
I'll try to.
Straight the leg. You know, I feel really bad that there's anybody out there that thinks I don't have any sort of speed or power. You're fucking delusional. Literally, if you got hit by any of this, the average person won't. They'll be gone. Like the last guy. Look, man. You what, man? I'll tell you what.
If you got hit by that, you have dementia. Genuinely.
You know what's funny, Ray? I was gonna let you know what's funny, Ghost? I was gonna let Ray win this fight until he made it personal. I was gonna let him win so that I could use it as an excuse to leave the internet forever, like to act like I was ashamed. And like I was gonna throw the fight, but now I'm absolutely going to beat the living hell out of him.
See that shit on my shirt right there? That's from when I busted someone's fucking eardrum and nose all over the place. Downtown Greenville.
Does he just not wash his shirt?
No, he
That's
doesn't.
horrible.
Yeah, he keeps that shit nice and danky, nice and nasty.
I guess it's a little bit upsetting that nobody has faith in me. And y'all are calling me the underdog? Calling me the underdog? Are you fucking serious?
Put his soul into that kick, yeah, he
Everybody
did.
thinks that Lazarus is fat. Lazarus is he drinks too much alcohol.
Both both of those are true though.
And maybe I did at some point. Yeah? Huh? Alright, cool. Well, whatever. A lot of times when people approach me, I warn them first. And I'm like, buddy, you better back up. And they're like, still walking, still talking. I shove them one day.
No, he's not. See, I don't think you got... New Age Black and Tire Fire said the same thing. I don't think you guys realize how idiotic the dude is. He might claim it's kayfabe after the fact, but no, it's not LARP.
He's like genuine schizophrenic or some shit, dude.
Exactly, Ghost. Remember, this guy has a 10-year history of doing that. No one LARPs for that long, and for what? 224 subscribers?
The time, just like a little light shove, and I was fucking serious with what I said, huh? Then, most of the time, they charge me like idiots. They actually charge at me. Are you fucking with me? So I'm like, all right, bitch.
His poor wife listening to this shit from upstairs, man.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden they're like,
Agreed.
What the hell, bro? They're like, oh shit. And they're fucking leaking at that point. And I'm like, nah, you wanted this.
Yo, hey, did you see that duck down?
I don't even think I could dodge that, you know, I'll be over.
Yo.
The glass is
Just for
actual.
fun, just a big
That's
smack.
experience right there. That's
Big
wisdom.
Yeah.
What's a smack?
Smack them.
Smack 'em.
Just a bitch smack them. Bitch smack them one time.
Bitch smack.
You know what?
Smokey McCrack, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. That is a legend right there, whom we have been rooting for since the very beginning, and he is getting the success he deserves. Smokey says, can't wait to see Sallow Dawn clown this clown. Gonna crack him so hard that Dale's gonna feel it. Amen, Smokey. I love you, and congrats on your silver play button. You deserve it. I love you so much, brother. UH says, hey, Sallow, for punching form, is it true that you have to keep the bag in control even if you're punching really hard? No, not necessarily. So, you're talking about the heavy bag, obviously. So, the heavy bag, some people will say that the heavy bag is, if the heavy bag is swinging too much, that means that you're pushing the bag too much. But it's all kinetic energy. Like, if it starts swinging, you just have to make sure that you're punching it on the way in, that you're counteracting the kinetic energy as with your own kinetic energy, and it won't swing that much. So, like, if you know what you're doing, it's not going to swing. But even if it's swinging hard, like if you're just practicing power punches over and over again, there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, Smokey is a legend. I'm glad to see a lot of you guys know. Smokey's been around since Isabella Janky days, and he's popped off. God bless him. He said, you can't stress how much it hurts to see...
When you use the bag.
What was that, brother?
My bad.
No, go ahead.
When you're using the bag,
especially if you're doing kicks or kickboxing or something, like it will swing. It's more about knowing how it's going to swing and actually moving in such a way that your punches and kicks still connect properly with the bag.
Precisely. That's the advantage of the bag. Like, you want the movement. Like, for example, one of the boxing drills I'll do is I'll push the bag and practice moving around the push that I just created. Like, the movement is not inherently a bad thing. Ghost, do you do I know you've trained before. I forget what you do. Was it Taekwondo?
I still do kickboxing.
Beautiful. I don't want to mess with you. God bless.
Oh shit! Hey, no, bro, I ain't got no
I don't
problem.
mess with Ray, man.
I don't want to mess with Ray.
Got one now.
Yo.
Don't understand.
It's weird how I don't know, it's like the video cuts off and then it just cuts to him shirtless. Thoughts on speed bag? They're good for training speed. I actually have a speed bag, but I've improperly installed it. I need to properly install it when I return.
Like you said.
God bless you, Smokey. Said God bless you too. Never
tried ripping his shirt or something, and he just couldn't do it, and he just cut to him taking his shirt off.
Yeah, he should have shown himself. Just disrobing. Smokey said God bless you too, brother. Never forget that Dale feels done. Agreed, my friend. Thank you so much for being here, man. It means a lot to me. God bless you. I hope you get to see the fight. I think it would be perfect content for you to comment on if you're ever interested. Not that I'm trying to show myself to you, but I know you love like WWE and all that crap. So, God bless you.
Said it's true. I got that retard strength, but that's not it. You know why that happened? Because all of my life, you know what my training was? Tension. Having a smarter brain than the rest of you motherfuckers that want to talk shit on the internet. I'm not talking about everybody. I'm talking about those people that doubted and always talk garbage for no good reason. Maybe you should keep doing that. Maybe that's what you should stick to, motherfucker. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Trying so hard to flex.
I'm a
It's
shoot
actually
fighter.
horrible.
This should be worrisome enough to you. I'm a shoot fighter. You know where I'm coming then. You just don't know whether I'm gonna go high or low. Either way.
I don't think he knows what shoot fighting means. Thank you so much, Smokey. God bless you. I will do you proud, brother. So I don't think he keeps saying that. He keeps saying he's a shoot fighter. I think he just like saw that term and, you know, fell in love with the term. I don't think he actually knows what it means. I think he thinks shoot means punching upward dramatically and then punching downward dramatically in a very off-centered manner. And that's not what shoot boxing means whatsoever. I don't know. I shouldn't be trying to make sense of his brain. That is just a complete waste of time.
You're not gonna beat me at that. I'm gonna bust you up. And if you want to strike, I can do that too. I'm a hybrid motherfucker. Because I have a brain unlike you. And I've also...
So Ghost, I don't know if you heard what he's been saying for the last 30 seconds here. He's saying that he doesn't need to train because his training is his brain being in constant tension from the pressure of being more intelligent than everyone else. I don't know, does that track with you in your kickboxing experience? Does that suffice instead of actually, you know, getting your reps in?
Yeah, so what we used to do was we just take a guy and we torture him for hours, and the mental anguish. This is the worst of all that is being Lazarus. So it's no wonder.
Oh, your mic is cutting off a bit there. Platypus says Ray genuinely has a physique in mind of a no. Thank you so much for the super chat. I agree. Yeah, I think I heard what you were saying though, that you guys would just torture people instead of actually having them do reps. That makes sense. I guess that's how Ray got to where he's at.
Had some trouble in the past with people.
Torturable.
I have real life fighting experience. You don't. So we're sitting up in my dusty ass, old ass garage, and I guarantee you.
I don't know why he claims it's a garage instead of a basement. Or whatever the hell it is.
I mean, look at the sofa behind him. That is. Well,
yeah, that's a doghouse. Oh, Ghost, your mic keeps cutting out, brother. But I heard half of what you were saying. Yeah, this is definitely the doghouse that he sleeps in for sure. But I don't know why he calls it a garage. Like a car goes in there. No one has a fan in their garage. Come on, man.
You don't fucking want this. And yes, I
Waterboard.
hell drop a lot of alcohol out of my life. I'm not fully quitting. Because I already explained that whole fucking story to all of you. That's fine. Everybody's cool now, right? We're all on the same fucking page. Y'all want to see this fight? Huh? Y'all want to see me grapple with somebody? You really want... You're a fanboy of this guy, right? You really want me to grab him like that? You
Yes.
really want to see him suffer like that?
Yes, please, I do.
really back.
Yeah, you saw the way he was flexing those traps. Yes, Ray, I absolutely want you to think that you could somehow out wrestle me. Please. Please.
I mean, I could just...
Well, let me see that again.
Whoa.
Suffer like that. I mean, I could just... That's striking. That's nothing. We'll give you another one. I'm always leading with that. I'm not... I play around with my left. I'm giving you hints here, motherfucker. You know? I just slap your ass. Like I've always done to a lot of people. I slap them. You don't want this to bust your fucking nose. But we're not talking about that. I dare you to tackle me. You better watch out if you do. You better be ready, motherfucker. Because you know I am.
Traps, you mean Twinkies, indeed.
You know I'm ready. I don't give a fuck how fat you think I am. Think about Tank Abbott, bitch.
Yeah, if he's actually man enough to fight me, Coriasa, I will be so surprised that I'll have to pay him a modicum of respect for that. I'll be stunned if he actually does. I'll be stunned if he actually does. Built like a Roblox character. He's built like liver cirrhosis, let's be real.
He's built like a barrel and he comes from the bottom of it, man.
Well, if it's not Ray Lazarus, it's going to be someone else, Marcus. I promise you that. He swears he's going to be there. He swears he's driving over to my house in advance for... I don't know why. I guess he wants my wife to beat the shit out of him or something. But... because he wants to continue harassing my wife. But he says, I will be driving to Sallow Dawn's house soon. No one knows when until I randomly go live. I will see you also on May 4th. You came, you saw, and I conquered. He throws punches like Day Day from next Friday. You signed any legality waiver? At Streetbeefs you do. They have waivers that you sign at Streetbeefs, New Age Black. That's how the smoker matches are sanctioned. You said, holy heavens, he got this big as fuck.
Oh Lord, he coming.
That's true, yeah, he's a big boy. So this is one of the many follow-ups. He did a whole live where he was traveling to Virginia, and one of the many follow-ups where we talked about this earlier, but we didn't show it, so I'll show this real quick, where he claims that when he showed up randomly at Streetbeefs last month, that his opponent just saw him and immediately cowered from how intimidating Raz was.
Just died.
New Age Black says, don't want you catching the body. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that.
So when I met my opponent face to face before the fight started, it was going to start very soon. Like, we only needed to wait for 2 fights. He kept giving me this look like, just looking away from me when we're talking. And just...
He says his opponent kept looking away from him and just showing him fear when they were squaring up, I guess, in Streetbeefs' backyard.
And I was like, when are we going to get, like, this going? He
Hank
gave a
killed
little
pussy.
bit more information to me. All of a sudden, he just walked away and left. And, yeah, that's what happened. He gave me this strangest look of, like, he just didn't really want to do it. That's what I'm saying.
And then everyone
That's all I'm
clapped.
saying. Crazy. I thought he was going to fight me. I could have sworn. He came with his mask and shit. He had a mask on. A really cool one.
He had a mask on.
But yeah, when we both signed up that sheet together,
Brother was fighting Batman.
it wasn't too long after I tried to talk to him, and then he just dipped out. He literally just left. And then Scarface told me, oh, well, we got to wait a while. We're going to get you another one. Don't worry, it won't be too long, but it ended up being longer than I was able to wait. You know?
What the hell did you have going on? What the hell did you have going on that you couldn't wait? Come on, man. So before Ray actually got there, in his live stream and in multiple of his shorts, he was saying, "Oh, it's so cold out. I don't know if I can fight because it's so cold out." Like the anxiety disorder just took over hardcore. I think Ray isn't man enough to fight unless he's drunk. I'm calling that. I think if Ray does show up on May 4th, the only way he is actually man enough to fight me is if he has a lot of liquor in him.
So, to get back to my wife and son,
Careful if that happens, man.
there were some good ass fights that y'all missed out on. Man, well, you didn't miss out yet. They're coming out. But I mean, in person you did. If you was there in person, shit, man, y'all ought to load up and come over. It'd be fun.
Protecting the Matrix. Is the fight going to be live streamed? I don't think they live stream most of them. Honestly, it's totally Streetbeefs' call. I can tell you though that I'm not allowed to record. I'm not allowed to live stream. Neither is he. Neither is anyone. Streetbeefs actually sent me the rules just yesterday. along with the sign-up sheet. He said you do not see him showing up. I don't know. I do believe he actually showed up to the yard, but he 100%, obviously, as he said here, did not fight. He knows he's getting destroyed. I agree. I've got to bring him a pint. Yeah. So that's one of the things.
More than a pint.
More than a pint, yeah. He's going to need...
His liver probably got more alcohol in it than half your estate.
No doubt. I think he needs a 40 of 211 reserve, you know. He needs that malt liquor. Like, if he doesn't have that, he doesn't have the cojones. A real drunken master, indeed. Ray is going on the... What was that?
He'll come at you like Jackie Chan.
Indeed. Oh yeah, and one of the many other millions of things that he's done over the last month is that he privated every single video on his channel. This briefly said Lazarus kills, and Stainbind actually has the JSON file from when it said Lazarus kills. Neither of us got it into an archive.today page, but Stainbind has the proof of that. And obviously he changed his entire goddamn channel to be doxing me. That's my dox right there that he calls my fan mail. So, you know, again, like him claiming that he's not doing anything untoward. I don't know. Maybe in his schizophrenic alcoholic mind he somehow has convinced himself of that, but I hope none of you are foolish enough to fall for his stupidity. Said you see Immo's wife on a YouTube video. They're going after Immo's wife now. It wouldn't surprise me. It would not surprise me at all. So when I say bum...
Shoot, my bad, was that a thing?
Did someone just get banned?
No, I just timed him out for a minute.
Oh, no worries. No, you're good. Yeah, I don't mind them talking shit or whatever. See if there's any other good vids that Ray has left unprivated, or if we have to see it ourselves, or if we have to go to the archive ourselves. And here's the live stream. We'll not watch the whole live stream, but he live streamed himself for an hour, driving at night and then obviously at morning, because it's about a 6-hour drive for him. Said his viewers had to keep him awake. I think he even live streamed. We'll watch the part where he's outside of his car, because that's interesting. It's rare you get to see Ray Lazarus in the wild. Oh, it's a meme? My bad.
Damn it, my car. Look, I forgot my keys in my car. Damn.
So he gets out to get a little snack at the gas station, and it's already morning because that's how long he's been driving. And he forgets his keys in the car.
I'm gonna go in, but I ain't gonna talk, okay? Damn it.
Why are you too afraid to talk? Come on, man, you're a live streamer.
My car.
You're a life streamer.
Look, I forgot my keys in my car. Damn. Stay with me. Y'all wait. Keep me awake. I gotta fight today. I'm gonna keep the... I better keep the camera on me. Damn, my pants is falling down.
His pants are...
Hold on, that was weird. Okay, I'm going to the store. Y'all, I gotta pick me an energy drink now. Monster. Alright, but...
Bet he got an Alani.
Let me...
T-Dos, weren't you in the chat and recommending him... He disabled the chat replay. But weren't... As far as I remember, you were in the chat recommending him energy drinks? That was pretty funny.
Ask them. Maybe they know something. Hey, how you doing, sir? You doing good today? I have a question, man. Do you have an energy drink that will make you not shaky? I need something that'll be good, but not... Because I keep almost falling asleep at the wheel. That's scary, you know? Shoot, I'll just look for one. Peach flavor.
You still think this is a LARP to Tirefire and Nab, who are saying that they think Ray Lazarus is a LARP? Do you still think this guy's a LARP? Like he's doing this stupidity in public.
Alani? I wonder if they got that.
Alani? It's a miracle he hasn't crashed and killed people yet, man.
Yeah, I agree. He's a danger on the road. Even when he's not pulling people over.
Okay. Oh, this one? Yeah. Okay, thanks, bro. Damn. Yeah, y'all know I cannot be shaken because I have a disorder. But... Oh, okay. Cool, thanks, man. I'm so tired I couldn't even see it right before my eyes. Let me check the back, though. Y'all know I can't be drinking too much caffeine. I'm already... Okay, this is looking pretty nice. Y'all was right. Let's see.
No, Pants Monster, they're both 100% genuine.
200 milligrams, I can't drink the whole thing, but it'll work. What kind of snack should I get?
We started going
What it looks like
to get Ray Lazarus a chin.
Just
get him any kind of jawline. Anything.
Don't worry, Ray, we find you handsome. I do think, Ray, if you stop drinking so much, though, you'd actually be able to grow the full beard and you'd have some body hair, you know. I'm a hairy man. You want to see me shirtless so badly, I'll go shirtless at the end of the stream, I promise you, buddy. I know you're watching right now. I know you're too afraid to comment, but I know you're watching right now. Most recent stream, Pants Monster.
See what I mean? Kind of want a beer. No,
He wants a beer.
I'm just playing. I better not drink no damn beer. Alright, I'm gonna pay for this shit. Hold on.
The Silent AK, thank you so much for $5 super chat. He says, wearing a Covenant jersey in public is wild work. Yeah. If you're a kid wearing a Covenant jersey to school, you know you're getting bullied.
I guess I'll
Rightfully
try this one out, brother.
Well, so that's an interesting comment Marcus Campbell just made. He hopes they keep their shades on during the fight. I mean, Streetbeefs has let people wear stupid hats and whatnot. They let that sentence wear like his Shinobi headband. I'd be cool with it.
Get my card. Sorry, get my keys out. Hold on.
It might get ripped.
Yes, debit. You go through. Thanks, man. I just can't fall asleep while I'm driving. Yeah, man. Travel from South Carolina. Take care, brother. All right.
I noticed that he's got a scar right here. I think he once commented that the reason he got that scar was when he was performing fellatio and the guy's belt buckle like dug into his jugular. Do you remember that, Ghost? Like if you
Classic, man. That's why he switched back to the phone sex line, just because the live action shit just wasn't working for him anymore.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I remember that too. That's what happened. Yeah. So I think they need to call him Scar Chin. I mean, I'm glad he never got rid of the ball dusters though from his days working that street corner. You know, he's still got the ball dusters. You know that little goatee makes sure that your balls are nice and
Chin, man.
nice and swept up. What do you say? No, that's a Gillette scar. Wage Black was saying he just got that scar from shaving and thinks it's badass. That's hilarious, dude.
Travel from South Carolina. Take care, brother. All right, y'all. I'm going back in the car. Thanks for the tip on the Alani. I hope it does not make me jittery, because I
think that's where his jaw.
I can't be having.
That's where it went out of.
Yeah, I don't know how he lost the neck. I mean, it's one thing to not have the jawline. That's kind of genetic, but the neck? I don't know how you lose the neck.
My epileptic shit happened. I might take a benzo.
Yeah, Nukinator, feel free.
Okay, I'm back in the car. Oh, it's cold outside today.
Taking the benzodiazepam.
Fucking Virginia, bro.
Nuke, just let me know when you send it to me.
Oh yeah, I got some Gatorade type shit too.
It's so weird seeing Lazarus' eyes, man.
So fucking.
Seeing Lazarus in what?
Seeing his eyes, it's just strange.
Yeah, I know. Very, he has the gaze of prey, you know, like, you know, predators look straight at you, prey has its eyes wide apart, looking in both directions. Ray has a lot.
Ray's constantly fucking drunk because they can't handle their shitty life.
Yeah.
I'm cold. Hang on, hold on. Let me get my epileptic medicine to counter the jitters.
Look how much he's shaking. I think he's shaking because he's afraid. I think he's just afraid. Yeah, it's not cold. Come on, Ray, you're a big man. I think he just shakes all the time because he's afraid all the time.
I already did drink a big ass cup of fucking.
Maybe you should throw the fight, man. Give him some confidence back.
That's what I was going to do originally.
Benny's.
But, you know, you make it personal as you have, going after my family. Unfortunately, I have to take the God-given opportunity to cave your worthless head in, Ray.
Greenville, South Carolina.
So that's a benzodiazepine? No, he doesn't drive NASCAR. He drives a Toyota Camry in a NASCAR jacket, and then tells people he drives NASCAR. And then he rips the roof off himself. He wants a convertible, but he couldn't afford one, so he just takes the roof off and calls it a convertible. Yeah, alcoholic withdrawal, indeed.
Greenville County.
The Dollar General jacket.
Yeah, I better take a benzo. Or a little bit of one. If I don't take my medicine, caffeine fucks with me bad. That's the problem. That's the problem. I'm about to drive off for him.
Precisely. Evil eye sense. Exactly.
Man, benzo's a lifesaver. Literally, it saved my life
What was that?
This is me taking Psalms.
many times from seizures and shit. All right. Have me a little drink. Wake the fuck up. Y'all keep me awake. Look how bad I'm shaking.
He's shaking because he's afraid. I think he was shaking because he was worried I would be there when he was there, even though he knew I wouldn't. Like there was just a 1% chance I would be, and he was terrified of that. So I think he's just afraid. I think those shakes are all fear, baby.
See that shit?
That's a real soldier, man. PTSD
I'm also
coming through.
withdrawing from alcohol. That does not help. Y'all know I'm an alcoholic, and I can't be drinking and driving. So
Agreed, David.
I've been up without alcohol a little bit too long.
God.
Y'all, please don't give up on me. You better keep me awake if you want to see a fight. I cannot fight with sleepy.
Oh my God. Did he just suicide threat his entire chat to keep talking to him?
Yes, he did. Sallow with the instant transmission, indeed.
And cold. It's already cold. I think they might let me fight with a jacket, though, considering where I came from. If I really had to, I could eat one of these roller things that I got from, like, QT and shit.
Oh yeah, cinnamon roll.
All right.
Lazarus is
All
the
these
kind of
people
guy to
looking
get
at me.
the thickest leather jacket he can find to a fight, just so he doesn't get hit too hard.
Am I rolling with a posse on fight day, or am I going to be solo? Anguishing pain? So I know you're a Cuckinit fan, probably asking that for nefarious reasons. But actually, we will have just another Matt there. Just another Matt and possibly his lady there. But just another Matt is 100% going to be my corner man. Because originally we were also going to dedicate the fight to Justin before Ray made it more personal than that. So just another Matt will be there, and we might do a small live stream before in his car or something beforehand. But I don't even know if my phone is equipped for that. Honestly, I've never live streamed from my phone, but we'll see. We'll see. Chronicle, I will sleep him. Thank you.
I feel like I'm talking to myself. Oh, God. All right, let's get the fuck on the road.
I like the leather trim
I'm
in
okay
his
once I get my medicine in me. Y'all
LTG
keep me awake. I'm gonna
kittens.
fart. Oh, daddy. Oh, that was gay as hell.
I didn't even know that part was in there. The dude farts and goes, "Ooh, daddy."
Y'all keep me awake. I'm gonna fart.
One sex
Oh,
line
daddy.
was crazy a couple
Oh,
years ago,
that was
man.
gay as hell.
Yeah, you think he learned that from the sex line, Ghost? With that.
Oh, that was his specialty. That was his specialty. He can shit on command.
Maybe he's
He
like,
had so much alcohol, he can just have diarrhea on command.
you remember good old Keffels?
Yes, I do.
Do you know Keffels used to do fart porn just like that? Like she would, or he, excuse me, whatever the heck, would like fart on video and what? Fart fetish porn. I think Ray and Keffels would go
I
up.
think they learned it, dude.
I don't know. It's just something about schizo ass lolcows and scat. Ethan Ralph loves shit. Keffels loves shit. Ray Lazarus loves shit. These guys all just have a shit fetish, and I don't understand it. Shit is disgusting. I will never understand you guys.
Oh, he said that was gay as hell. Like, what was sexually gay about that, man? Were you turned on by that, Ray? Did you fart and go like, "Woo"?
Well, maybe he farted out. Maybe he farted out, and he felt like what he took in last night coming out, and that's why he said that was gay as hell. Like maybe You know, his bussy farted. You know, a little bussy.
He fucked himself.
No, I'm good. I'm worried about one thing, just falling asleep and driving. It's very fucking weird. If I'm too tired, that's gonna suck if I drove all the way over here just to watch fights, man.
So, Ray, a piece of advice. If you're gonna drive there, drive the day before, you idiot. Don't drive there sleep deprived and then use that as an excuse not to fight. Dude, you can afford a hotel, you're rich. You claim to be rich. You can afford a cheap motel room for the night. Hell, sleep in your fucking car. Sleep in that Toyota Camry, it's equipped for it. Come on, man.
You couldn't smell any worse.
Yeah. So it's such a weirdo transgender that Keflos also used to give illegal hormone changes to confuse kids. They still do that. That fucking, I forget what it was called. That wiki that they made about.
Fucking bathtub, dude.
Yeah, the bathtub. That's what it was called. Hormone bathtubs. That's right. So Nukenator sent me a clip of Ray. He said, watch until the commercial. Nuke, why is this on Odyssey? Did he strike it on YouTube?
What's up, everybody? It's Cutthroat Lazarus here.
Oh, he's talking about the scar he got from shaving. I love the Nickelodeon logo.
I only point that out because people made fun of it so much. A lot of this YouTube boxing stuff has actually really intrigued me in the sense of what level of trolls will they invite at this point to certain events? I think that they won't unless you're very famous, right? There is a certain troll who's admitted to, well, he's actually done things boldly. And I kind of want to put a stop to it. Although I can't, technically. I can't stop a troll on the internet. But I'd love to stop the power that they think they have in real life. And believe me, I have plenty of power to do that. One way or the other. I'm just saying, I'm coming here to talk about this right now in front of whoever the hell watches
Star Wars Day.
You should spread the word that I'm ready to fight Mr. SD. I've already stated it 2 times previously, at least.
I knew it would be me. He loves me so much. I knew this video would be about me, Nukenator. Thank you for sharing this with me.
Officially. I will pay from my own pocket to meet midway, or I might even just go all the fucking way. Fuck it. You know what? I'll go all the way there. I'll go to a gym near you. You know who you are. If you want me to do all that. You're not that far from me. Not that big of a drive. What, 7 hours off my life? What's that? That's fun. That's fun.
You're farther than that, you dumb shit. To quote Frank Garrett.
And, no, his name is not Frank. Just so you all know, his name is not Frank. We're not going to talk too personal. That's his relative. Maybe some of you already saw that I got upset one night and mentioned his real name and then took it back. Hopefully that's covered up, because I want the surprise to be bigger than people think it might be. And trust me, I am very much fit for the role of putting down a troll.
He's the biggest one.
This is not scripted, by the way.
It's actually profoundly sad. He probably genuinely fantasizes about you every day.
Oh, no doubt.
Punching you. There's not a day that goes by he's not thinking of you.
No doubt. No doubt in my mind. Like he mentioned earlier about the whole I don't need to train because I'm mentally stressed. Yeah, you're mentally stressed because you're thinking about me 24/7, baby. You're gonna get humiliated by a dude 50 pounds lighter than you. I'm gonna dog walk the shit out of you. And it's not going to be... it's going to be fun. But it's not going to be fun for you, brother.
I'm just going by how it is. This is just live. So, whatever I say, if I fuck up...
Trevor, I don't know why he looks squished in this. Either Nukenator or he stretched the video improperly. Either way, it's funny.
Something. I don't know, but you can see...
Yeah, Project, he does the Chris Chan thing. Remember what Chris Chan did to the guy who beat him in the Parappa the Rapper challenge? God, I can't... I believe it was Adam Lanza. He puts a picture of me on the wall and he shoots it with the Megatron pistol.
I was born and raised initially in Maryland, where some serious things happen. And I'm white.
Oh, well,
So,
what a coincidence.
not many people could say that. Not many white people, white males could say that. And that's not to brag. I didn't like it. That's why I moved down here. I came to South Carolina. My whole family did. We all moved here for a better life. And now it's getting too crowded around here, but whatever. Fuck all that. Let's get back to the fight. Mr. SD, if you want to, we can go at it. You probably don't. Oh, we better not do too much. That's scary. I might get too horny off that shit.
Ray, you're the one who was just farting out cum in the last video.
But believe me, honestly, like, my strength levels, I mean, I got muscles on muscles that's fucking freaky. And I will pass any fucking test. I do not take steroids. I don't do none of that shit. That's just my arm strength.
So he always goes back and forth on that, on whether he thinks it's more intimidating to say that he does take steroids or doesn't take steroids. I don't know. I remember back in like 2018, he used to publicly say it on Dale's chat. You know, back when Dale only had like 200 people watching him viewbotting at a time. He used to say, like, you know, I'm on SARMs, I'm on steroids, all this shit, and he used to brag about it. That's a problem with Ray. He lies so much, you never know what the hell is true. So I'm just going to assume he's 6 foot, 230 pounds, on steroids, but doesn't work out whatsoever, and he can't run a mile without having a heart attack. That's my assumption going in.
I'm not going to give you the satisfaction. I'm going to take my shirt off for the internet or pants.
You're from Maryland? God bless.
In the ring, pants will have to come off at some point and be turned into shorts.
What?
What?
That's the gayest shit I've ever heard, man. He wants to wrestle you naked.
I guess so.
He wants to wrestle you naked in the ring.
I guess so.
Not YouTube shorts. Oh man, this is real life.
Not YouTube
You're gonna
shorts.
face me, or you don't. You either want to do that or you don't. You said before that you would. After I said something about 2 or 3 times. You really want to though? Knowing that I've got, you know.
I would love to, but I don't expect you to be there.
I'm doing very well.
I would love to, though.
I'm doing very, very well. Look at me. I ain't even. You know what's fucking funny? I don't even work out much. In fact, hardly at all.
I believe that. I think we all believe that one.
I don't need to. It's my genetics, my eating.
I'm so sorry.
And I just have power. I also have stamina. So watch your ass. Don't think that I don't. Yeah, there was a video that was released, that I released myself one night, where I was slightly upset over some internet shit that I shouldn't have been. And I was a little bit too weighty. I had too much weight on me at that time. Things have changed.
Have they?
I know you have that dad bod video up of me.
Now he's upset about that
I'm not
video.
about to get gay and take my shirt off in front of you. Or something. You know how Arnold Schwarzenegger was like, be ready for the big surprise? Yeah. So.
My genetic, my eating, my power. Said all the most intimidating men in all of human history.
Sallow Dawn. Whatever you want to call yourself on the internet. You know a little bit about me. For sure. For sure. But I know a lot about you. Your relatives, everything. And I'm not one to go that far whenever I want to challenge you to something.
We need to start calling LTG the White Ray Lazarus, says Dirty Dan.
What I want to do is take it IRL. So, since it likely won't be sanctioned, which would be awesome. It would be awesome to get paid for such a thing. But if you feel you can't afford it and you're too poor to afford to meet me halfway or in my state, I will. You see, you gotta keep in mind, I have a wife and a kid, and I've got 3 turtles and some frogs to take care of. I take care of all that. Well, my wife takes care of herself, obviously. My son too.
Yeah, something tells me she's basically raising him entirely on her own.
But I take care of a lot of things here
Hey, man.
when it comes to home. You're alone over there. And you're at a decent job. I thought you could come to me. But if you don't want to, I will come to you. What is it, 7 hours drive? That's not too bad. I could make it there. 7 hours. But
He's gonna come on you naked.
you know, I thought you would have the decency to, you know, meet up here. And if not, halfway. If you can't do either of those, I'm telling everybody right now, I will come there to you. You pick the gym. And we will literally just fucking, we'll just do it, man. You record, I record. Neutrality. One-on-one. Don't worry. There ain't gonna be no guns involved or none of that shit. No knives. No weapons. All we got is our... That's it, you know? And believe me, when we're in the ring, sitting back, you think I'm this or that on the internet, whatever you profiled me to be, believe me, man, it's not what you think. You'll just be sitting there like, oh, man, I can feel kind of funny. You're like, oh, I've been on the internet so long. Well, I've been through some situations. I'm like,
Oh, you're Ray Lazarus' son. No, thank you for joining.
yeah, I've been ganged by multiple people at the same time. And believe me, when that shit flashes, man, the fucking, come on now. Everybody wants to see it. Bring it to fruition with me. What you gonna do? What are you gonna do, man? I'm not gonna call you out by your real name. Just listen. Sallow Dawn. For fun. You say you're a monkey that wants to dance. Well, let's do that dance. I'll be that monkey.
I'll be that monkey.
Oh, dear God. You're the best. He's a good dude, man.
He doesn't even let you say his name anymore.
Oh, crazy dude.
He uses you like a pawn behind the scenes for all his dirty work. And then he tells you not to even mention his name in your videos. Imagine being a bitch to a bitch. That is precisely the situation you're in. You're Dale Emmanuel Wilson's bitch, and that man is a bitch. I would love to beat the dog shit out of both of you on the same day, and I mean that sincerely.
I'm trying to fuck with him too much. You got problems if you're trying to stalk a blighted shit. Come on now. You think you're gonna get a hold of me very much? Want a slow pee? Oh. Come on, man. Don't be afraid. Don't be nervous. Get your ass in the fucking ring so we can get this done, alright? I'm tagging you too. Because I don't want people to avoid this any longer. I don't want people to forget that this happened. I'm calling it for the third time. Get your ass here, I get my ass there, whatever. If you need me to come all the way out there and I get out, let's say I get all the way out there, I drive there to right where you live, and you don't fucking answer the door.
Andrew's back. Thank you so much for being a member for 8 months. You say whenever someone asks how long you've been insane, you'll say at least 8 months, and I can prove it. Indeed. Thank you so much, man. I saw your post about the Garmin, too. We gotta talk about that.
Or, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be...
John, thank you so much for this $10 super chat. You said, fuck Lazarus up, good luck on the fight, thank you. Or that was Ion, excuse me. Thank you. No, John, excuse me. Thank you. I will. I promise you.
Pissed.
The only thing I can't promise is whether he'll be there.
I have a family. And, yeah, I'll be pissed because I don't want to waste my time and money getting all the way out there. I mean, the money's not that much of a thing.
I mean, you just wasted your time driving to Virginia from South Carolina, and then you didn't fight. You didn't fight because it was cold. Like, what?
His nipples would come out when he was naked, dude. It
Yeah.
would look weird. His dick would look too small in the cold.
He was in the pool.
Compared to time. Time is more important to me. And now is the time to put you the fuck down. And if you agree, cool. If not, who's next? We'll see. Remember.
Cold.
Oh, Maryland.
Remember that shit.
I will remember it. I will remember. Thank you so much for sending me that, Nukinator. I never actually watched that one in depth. That was a good one. That was a good one. I don't know. I should do a weigh-in or something before the fight just to keep hyping it up. Again, I won't be able to do a proper live stream like this. But what are some other things to look at? I know he's been going crazy on Gamil DePeto's channel. Again, obsessing over my wife for no reason. I don't know if he's just unhappy in his life where he's at, but he's just absolutely obsessed with my wife. I believe this is Gamil's account, or he and Ray Lazarus share, because he and Gamil, as I just showed you, the private emails between each other, they are butt buddies. He says, my wife is literally so he's talking smack about my wife. My wife is literally a model. This atrocious creature, referring to my wife, is nothing compared to my wife. My wife actually just laughed really hard when I showed her a picture of my wife. And it's like, is that really what you need to do to try to get under my skin? God bless, man. Just stick to your death and rape threats, you worthless loser. What was that, Ghost?
His wife's a model?
That's what he claims.
Scale, then. Which jar does he put her in?
One can only wonder. I mean, yeah, I mean, technically I'm a model. If I'm modeling my hand right now, that makes me a model, right? So I guess that's one thing he's not lying about. And then he dares people to post pictures of his wife for some reason. I don't know, we showed the picture he sent me earlier. Again, he sent me a picture of his wife for whatever reason. This is his wedding photo, so a very flattering photo, but he sent me this. And God bless. She's a beautiful woman, right? I will never be the piece of garbage that you and Dale Wilson and the Cuckinant are, to have to go after someone's family as opposed to the man himself that's actually opposing me. You are a piece of shit, but you know what? Your wife, God bless her. I hope, especially the fact that she has to be married to you, I hope she has nothing but good things going on in life. God bless her. God bless her. Says she's no
punished enough.
Yeah. She's doing God's work. This gentleman, Slug Riot. This gentleman is obsessed with me. He always comments about me on every other channel. He has a million channels that he does so with. He says, no different than what trolls and Sallow do with Dale's family, so this isn't known. I've literally never talked about Dale's family ever. You are just as incompetent as the rest of the Cuckinant, and you can try to edit history all you want, but I've never done that to Dale's family, so please. You're pathetic, man. I've never talked crap about his SO. I have mentioned the fact that Elena was underage, but that's about it, and that's on Dale, not on Elena. You said calling her hot or whatever looks like a guy. You trying to stand for Sallow Dawn is pathetic. You obsessing over my wife is pathetic, Cuckinant Lazarus. You obsessing over my wife. I don't know why you don't have this energy for your own family. You know, you're obsessed with Dale Wilson, you're obsessed with my wife, etc. You get these parasocial relationships with people on the internet that you've never met. Imagine if you actually spent time with your fucking family, man. Imagine if you were actually a good fucking father and husband. Me, there's a reason I can only post a video like once every 2 weeks. I can only stream like once a month. Because I got a lot of shit going on. I got a lot of people that I love and care about, including my beautiful wife. Thank you very much. Including our child on the way. Thank you very much. That's something that you and the rest of the Cuckinant will simply never understand. Even if you guys do somehow luck out and have a kid, or if you're a dready and you impregnate a prostitute. You know, like, you guys will never understand what it truly means to care about something more than you care about yourself. To take care of something more than you take care about yourself. You guys will never understand what love truly is. And that probably has to do with the fact that you idolize a man-child in Dale Wilson. Then he's talking about his wife's weight. Come on, man. Don't be putting your wife's weight out there. She's not a part of this. What's wrong with you?
Just imagine how sad his child must feel watching him go to bat for some random guy on the internet.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm all cool with, scheduling things in advance. Again, I'm a man who actually has to have things on a calendar to be able to get them done because I'm busy, unlike you, Ray. But, like, just randomly driving in the middle of the night to Virginia and back, almost crashing your car because you're sleep deprived, getting drunk behind the wheel. And you think you're a good man? You think you're a good father? You think you're a good husband, Ray? Come on, man. You're worthless. I mean, maybe compared to the Cuckinant, you're not worthless. But as a man, you're worthless. Silent ATAK, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. You said, oh snap, baby Sallow on the way, all badass. Indeed. And it's going to be a beautiful baby. And I'm very excited. Man. Thank you, Ghost. Thank you, Silent ATAK. It's going to be the proudest moment of my life, becoming a father. And you'll see me even less often on the internet than I am now. I barely... Like, I frequently take 1 year long breaks, and you guys call me obsessed? Really? And speaking of, since we just got a super chat with the monkey noise, Covenant says, Ben always talked crap about monkeys and used chimpanzee noises in stream, like I did just now. Not to mention he's also placing monkey cameras filters over black people. This never happened. This literally never happened. I have literally never placed any filter on anyone ever. He's talking about Immo here, I believe. Who put a monkey filter on Dale, but he puts a clown filter, etc. So, but, you know, when you're a drunk moron, I guess you just can't keep people straight. But, again, the guy's such a liar, you never know what the hell is real with him. You never know what's going on in that mind. Gojo...
He probably doesn't either.
So this Gojo Satoru guy... this isn't the real Gojo Satoru from Jujutsu Kaisen, unfortunately. I think Ray thinks it actually is, because he's obsessed with this Gojo guy. I want to show you guys something on the Sallow Dawn channel, actually. Hold on. Ray posted like 40 comments in a row to this guy. And Gojo, if you're watching, you really don't have to fight Ray on my behalf. If you enjoy it, please, by all means, continue doing so. But you don't have to argue with this fool on my behalf, I promise you. Look at this. So you see the pinned comment, ML342 returns, you just call me wild. And then Gojo jumps in the comment. Covenant Lazarus writes, he's going to look even more wild when he can't stand up straight after the countdown is over. Skull emoji. Gojo says, if you're really about it, then you should post some of your feats of strength, otherwise it's all talk. And you know what? That's a fair point. You claim to be so strong, why don't you show us how strong you are? Right? Totally fair. I've shown myself doing pull-ups, doing 100-pound weighted dips, etc. And I don't even consider myself a strong guy. I just want to encourage other people to do fitness. I want to do more fitness videos in the future. Just because I think there's a lot of worthless, or should I say scam artists on YouTube in the fitness industry. E.g. Liver King, e.g. every single god. Yeah, am I right or am I wrong, Ghost? Like, pretty much every fitness YouTuber is on steroids and lies about it.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with it, unless, like, the fact is they're telling lies, trying to pretend they're, like, natural. If you just pay for my course, you can look like me, too.
If you pay for my course, if you pay for my supplement, if you pay for my, essentially, Gatorade Zero, you'll look like me. No, unless you're on testosterone cypionate, you're never going to look like that guy. I'm sorry. But anyway... Gojo Satoru, and I'm pretty sure Ray thinks he's talking to the real Gojo Satoru from Jujutsu Kaisen or something here, because he goes crazy over this comment. He simply says, why don't you show some of your feats of strength? And Ray posts this comment literally 40 times in a row. Feats of strength? This isn't an anime, you goddamn weirdo. Look at your profile picture, and then think about your weird-ass life. I don't need to prove shit. What you need to do is prove that you don't touch children. And he posts that comment 40 times in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4... 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And then he switches it up a bit. His 18th comment is, come get your scrawny ass little neck snapped. Then we go back, 19, 20, 21, 22. And Gojo didn't delete any of his comments. Ray just replied that many times in a row. 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, and this time with all caps. Feats of strength? I laugh my ass off in all caps. And then Gojo finally responds after 30 comments. Ray is...
He must have been doing these between his daily push-ups, you know?
Yeah. For a man that claims to have so many businesses, Ghost, I can't imagine posting 30 comments in a row to a kid with an anime profile picture who asked you to do a pull-up. Yeah, Ray is definitely not
unemployed, man.
Yeah. And then Gojo finally responds, say whatever you want, but no one has seen you do anything. At least Sallow showed those beast-weighted pull-ups multiple times. Thank you, you touched my heart. And Ray posts 3 comments in a row. Pull-ups don't have crap to do with the fight. I've been through multiple fights. People seen vids of me having fights in the store and the gas station. That's how I know you're successful in life. And parking lots. Weights and pull-ups don't have shit to do with the fight. He just keeps going off and off and off. And then Gojo responds, Look at how you're reacting because someone called your bluff. All I said, all we've seen from you physically was push-ups. Which means to me you are a slice below Sallow Dawn in terms of strength and why you won't show up. It's a fair argument. It's a fair argument. Last fighting crippling alcoholism, indeed, Ghost.
It's the mental pressure, man. That's what makes him so strong.
Oh, dude, I didn't even see what he wrote. He says, I'm literally 70% stronger than him. He knows it, I know it, and he says he doesn't care because he says he has other ways to beat me with sparring and training. Well, I don't need to train. I'm always ready. Be interesting to see his improvements, but it won't be. Sheer stupidity, dude. I don't even know what to say. Sheer stupidity.
Believe the guy's natural.
I think he's one of those people that does steroids and then doesn't work out. But by the way, for what you guys just saw, the 50 comments in a row, he does that on every single freaking video I make. Every single video. Every single video I make. And then he'll delete them afterwards. Like, the trailer I made, for example, that had literally hundreds of comments from Ray, and he deleted them afterward. Thankfully, every time someone comments on my crap, it creates an email receipt, so we'll always have that. But since he mentioned that nonsense, he's punching the air right now, and the air is winning, I bet. Ghost, we gotta watch this one together. This is another video that Ray uploaded, and then he got really ashamed of and privated, because he's a very afraid and insecure man. He made a video that is a supposed statistical breakdown, power scaling himself versus me. And we gotta... Yeah, I think it's his magnum opus. In Dimension D, he's lurking here right now. He's watching this entire thing, I promise. Let's turn the volume down a bit. Mania is one hell of a drug, indeed.
Livestream this?
I think it was a premiere.
Hello, everybody. This is a stat breakdown of Lazarus versus Sallow Dawn's fight coming on May the 4th. We're going to talk about strength, endurance, KO power, agility, spirit, and grappling for both fighters.
Said spirit. I think he thinks this is Yu Yu
Hakusho. Your
Hakusho.
fucking spirit.
Yeah.
He reached into your Native American genes and he pulled out all of your warrior spirits.
I think, dude, I think he's like Christian and he thinks he's in Yu Yu Hakusho and he can do the spirit gun or something. That's the only thing I can think spirit.
And why one can beat the other.
He just
Or
drank
not.
so many spirits he's overpowered.
The spirit shotgun.
It's
Depending.
overflowing.
Now, a lot of this can depend on nerves, which Lazarus is known to be fearless. Sallow Dawn is an enigma. Nobody knows if he has that much fear. They
Me
both
too.
have shown cracks in their mental lately, possibly from misdirected anger on both sides. However, let's just talk about their physical selves and their spirit, at the very least. So, let's start with Lazarus with his strength. Lazarus has naturally crazy strength, being up here.
Naturally crazy strength. God almighty.
He is known to overeat.
Yeah, Ghost, nothing says naturally crazy strength like being sedentary and drinking alcohol all day.
And doing 30 push-ups in one video.
Yeah, he looked like he was humping the floor.
Overdrink. Lots of calories. Lots of power. He is not on steroids, but we can only imagine if he was, it would go past this charge.
Okay, so now it's back to not being on steroids.
Power levels. It would all be shattered.
I think he should do one of those battle shorts, Ghost. Do you know those battle shorts where people like compare them stat by stat to determine a winner?
That's what this is, basically.
Yeah, yeah. This is a more refined version of that.
To be fair. Where Lazarus lacks his most stats is endurance. Unfortunately, because of Lazarus's
Nice cut.
hospitalization recently, as well as other things such as alcoholism.
So he's making excuses. He's acknowledging that he's in terrible shape, at least to the furthest extent that he can by calling his endurance low. But then he immediately makes excuses. Oh, it's because I was hospitalized. It was because I stubbed my toe. It was because of alcoholism. Dude, you're in bad shape because you're a fat, lazy fuck. Pardon my language. That's why you're in bad shape.
His endurance stat is quite low compared to Sallow Dawn's endurance, which is probably a little over 2 times as much.
A lot more than that, man. I think your VO2 max is in the 20s at best.
At this moment in time. Lazarus could rebuild that, but he
I think he on purpose omitted intelligence mode.
refuses to train for some odd reason because his
So
confidence and spirit stat are just too damn high.
Oh, I don't mind. Anyone can react to me, J-Light.
We could talk about confidence all day long, but that isn't everything. KO power, because of Lazarus's weight and Sallow Dawn's weight,
That is
they both
very
have
high.
a decent KO power. For sure, absolutely. However, Lazarus has been caught on camera knocking people out multiple times, but not just that. That's not what matters.
Has he?
No, he hasn't. No, he has not. He sucker slapped a random black guy in the traffic altercation that he oscillates back and forth between being proud of and ashamed of. And then he punched one of those punching machines with the running start, as you pointed out. And he calls that KO power.
What matters is the physics of their bodies clashing at one another. Of course, I'm sure that they will go toe-to-toe, initially striking. As you can see, Sallow Dawn's KO power might be about 66% as high as Lazarus's potential.
Why
As
is he
for the agility,
eyeballing the chart he fucking
this could be-
arbitrarily made?
That's what I'm saying.
Very interchangeable depending on if Lazarus finally refuses to listen to anybody online.
6 feet like this. Lazarus
Sallow
never
Dawn's
sees.
agility is already very decent, as seen in his most speedboxing video. It's a clip, it's a short one, but it does give away the fact that it's obvious Sallow Dawn has a slight edge over Lazarus in agility at this moment in time. Lazarus might have to drop some of that body fat in order to catch up to Sallow Dawn. Not just that, but he may really need to reconsider training for the agility. But, as seen in Lazarus's video, his agility is not that far behind to where he couldn't catch up. It's not minor, but it's not major.
He's talking about that shadowboxing short, where he looked like a...
No combination of 2 punches and then take a break.
Yeah.
Take a good, nice match cut.
There's a slight to moderate difference in their agility. They should be evenly matched when it comes to speed of their blows. The power is to be considered when thinking about speed versus power. Lazarus has not just the KO power, but the strength. This is more important in the
A
grappling
lot of experience
stance.
with blows.
That's how he got that scar.
Let's move on to spirit, however, for the moment. Lazarus' spirit seems to be pretty high. It could possibly go higher on this. The more Lazarus drinks, it seems the more his spirit pushes him past his normalities.
Nah,
This
brother,
could
that's
work
just your
against-
fucking liver leaking out your ears.
So, am I crazy, Ghost? Did he really just say that he thinks drinking will increase his spirit and thus be an advantage for him?
Why do you think they call them spirits, dude?
I guess so. You know, I forget which Greek philosopher it was. It might have been Anaxagoras, who believed that the soul is made of fire, and that the reason the behavior of drunken men is so pathetic is because they're dousing the fire that is their soul when they're drinking. I always loved that. I always loved that metaphor. Like, that's how I see spirit, Ray. Try that spirit shotgun. Down a 40-ounce before our fight, man. See if it helps you go Super Saiyan. Like, you really seem to think that this is an anime or something.
Or for him,
Bust out my scouter, yeah.
very big enigma indeed. Sallow Dawn's flat spirit is low compared to Lazarus's spirit stat, as you can see there. The Sallow Dawn spirit would be considered high. This is comparing these two only.
This is like watching a fucking Pokemon breakdown.
Lazarus's spirit is very commendable. Sallow Dawn's spirit is flat and only in comparison to Lazarus. That's not to say that Sallow Dawn's spirit is low, but compared to Lazarus's spirit, it is flat.
It's
Their
flat.
grappling abilities will come down to weight and execution. This could be an enigma for both sides. However, because of physics, Lazarus obviously has the advantage of grappling. We can see here, but Sallow Dawn is nothing to be laughed at. As a shorter person that could take advantage of Mike Tyson type of movements, towards
It's
Lazarus.
pretty funny that the
is
only
grappling.
real advantages Lazarus has listed for himself are his alcoholism and his weight. There's nothing else like actually promoting himself. Like if he went to the gym, he doesn't mention any of that stuff. It's literally just I'm an alcoholic that raises my spirit and my endurance, and I'm goddamn fat, so that gives me a lot of grappling and strength.
And he unironically believes that. Nab just said alcohol is a neurological depressor, so he's empirically and chronically slower and weaker than you just by that fact. Agree completely, Nab. And he thinks it's an advantage, Ghost. It blows me away. It blows me away. I agree that your size is an advantage, like all else being equal, but all else is not equal here, Ray.
It could rise a little beyond this, but will never match Lazarus's quite really. If you split the stats down the middle as a total, Lazarus has a slight edge in most areas. However, spirit and knockout power. Now, I skipped knockout power on purpose. After all of that is being said, Lazarus's knockout power is ridiculous. We have to go back to it. We have to go back to the knockout power in general.
Ridiculous
Depending
knockout
on
power.
their state of mind and focus, which has to do with the spirit and endurance, depending on how long the fight has been. Lazarus's knockout power could very well take out Sallow Dawn early in the fight. However, this is a very worrisome stat for Lazarus, who obviously overdrinks. Sallow Dawn does not drink at all. He's not perfect, but he has a lot more endurance technically. This is not to say who can take a stronger beating. It's obvious that
spent all of his instat on trying to make all the words look like they're bunched together at the same distance. This is zero on attention to detail, that's for sure.
Yeah, but he put effort into it. I'll say that. Like, he probably put more effort into this than anything he's put into his life ever. Like, this is what he should have been doing on his resume for the last 40 years.
Because of Lazarus'
This is what he should have been
spirit,
doing for his wife and kids.
Probably.
he can take a beating. Sallow Dawn, however, could just run around the ring and outlast Lazarus and make him tire out, which makes Lazarus' spirit go lower and lower as time goes on, as well as his endurance, which is already low. However, if Lazarus clinches it out early with blows and mixing it up with grappling, it will be obvious that Lazarus will win this fight. Who do you give the edge to, in your opinion? When you split it down the middle, you can see Lazarus, stat-wise, has somewhat of an advantage if you cut the picture in half. However, anything could happen in a fight. This is not definitive, but this is very accurate assessment of each stat of these fighters. I'm guessing that by a 75% chance Lazarus wins versus Sallow Dawn based upon his strong spirit, which will outlast Sallow Dawn's endurance. That's the number one key.
Yeah, I don't understand how being drunk will somehow permit you to endure a beating more easily. I think that's what he's saying.
Number two, Lazarus lands either a lucky or an accurate knockout power blow. As you can see, Sallow Dawn does not have quite the edge of knockout power versus Lazarus' spirit to keep moving on, and also the strength. However, body blows may come in mind when Sallow Dawn versus Lazarus. This is where Sallow Dawn may have the
Yeah,
advantage.
because he's got a fucking
Body blows-
massive hitbox, dude.
He does. He does. I think I'm going to make a point to punish his liver during the fight just to make fun of him.
Versus Lazarus.
There's nothing you can
endurance
do that he hasn't done worse.
Accurate.
That holds Lazarus back highly, and Sallow Dawn's flat spirit is what gives him away.
My
As well
flat
as
spirit gives me
overall
away.
General less strength than Lazarus.
Look at a flat
One way
spirit
or the
boss,
other, it will
it's
be
so
very
over for me.
interesting.
I'll never understand this idea that he unironically thinks he's stronger than me. You are bigger, yeah, but dude, you can't do a pull-up. You can't do a pull-up.
And you should definitely tune in May the 4th, depending on if Lazarus or Sallow Dawn shows up at the same time. If they do not, that will be disappointing. However,
Nab, I hope to.
Lazarus has been telling the internet that if Sallow Dawn does not show up, they can meet elsewhere, including Lazarus traveling
that's
to
just
Sallow
fucking
Dawn's
out, dude.
hometown
What was that?
That's his out, man. He's gonna pull
Yeah.
out for some stupid reason and say, "Okay, I'm gonna pull up at your house." And
Yeah.
then obviously, you won't be at your house. That'll be it.
Yeah.
And meeting up in the gym to take care of it there. Depending.
Like I said, if he doesn't show up on May 4th, that's the only opportunity he's getting. He'll fight someone else, and then I'm just gonna never talk about the bastard again.
On Sallow Dawn's
8 black flashes.
situation, they both have a family of a sort. Lazarus has proven himself to drive to Winchester, Virginia. Sallow Dawn may take a sleep in the plane that he is taking.
Okay, I can't sleep on a plane, I'll tell you that, though. I cannot sleep on a plane.
Sallow Dawn has definitely claimed to be in a plane riding there. So he can sleep and rest all he wants while Lazarus
It's
has
not
to
like
drive
someone's
there.
forcing Lazarus to not rest. He's just choosing not to rest.
Jay, thank you so much.
God bless.
God bless you, man. Thank you so much for £10. I really appreciate you, man. You've always been a supporter behind the scenes of what we do on the Silly channel, so thank you. Please don't think I ever don't recognize that. Thank you.
It's interesting to note what could happen. As seen in Lazarus's last live streams, he was falling asleep at the wheel. Not good. That could go back to the endurance stat.
Should have used
This
Fallout
is
stats.
a very big weakness. Lazarus should work on his endurance. Sallow Dawn should work on his spirit. However,
Katie, thank you so much for being a member for 9 months. We're all looking forward to the fight, girl. And thank you for boosting the server, too. Love you.
Lazarus has the potential to raise that endurance if he quits drinking now. Sallow Dawn can raise his spirit slightly if he could get past his nerves that he is hiding from the internet.
Start drinking.
What a great fight
That's
we're
what
about to
he's telling
have. This has been brought to you by Godzarus. Take care.
Godzarus. Was that a portmanteau of Godzilla and Lazarus, I guess?
If he turns up in a Godzilla t-shirt, you're gonna die, bro.
Yeah, probably. Probably. Nukenator, that's probably the first thing I just have to flat out disagree with you on. Like, sleeping on a plane? Dude, you're taller than I. You're a tall guy. I'm a short guy. And no, hell no. Hell no, I can't sleep on a plane.
Just depends who you're with. You got a baby crying behind you, you're finished.
Oh, even so. I don't know. Like, when I flew back and forth from Korea to the U.S., 18 hours each way, I could not sleep whatsoever either way, and it messed me up for weeks.
That's brutal.
Yeah. Mars, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. If this actually happens, my God, this is all funny now, but I just can't imagine this actually going down. Don't hurt him too bad. I hope it... Cyber Katie, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. You said you'll be watching on the 4th. Go get him. God bless, Don. Thank you so much for all the support you give me, girl. Thank you so much. I will do you proud on the 4th, whether it's Ray or someone else. And Mars, yeah, I mean, after all, he's emotionally invested into the fight. You have to imagine it would be humiliating for him not to show up. It would be humiliating for him not to show up, especially when you go this far to obsess over my wife, to dox her, to do all that disgusting rape and murder threats. Like, if you're going to go that far, you ought to be man enough to show up. That's all I'm saying. You had a 22-hour flight to Taiwan. God bless. Whew. Put the hurt of God on this man. I intend to. I absolutely intend to.
No fearing like a husband scorned.
Indeed. The soldier of Yahweh. No, I'm shorter. I'm even shorter than that.
Place your bets now, everybody. Is Ray Lazarus going to win this fight, or is he going to lose this fight?
So this was when he was still hyping himself up.
You know what? Jesus, y'all. I love how beautiful Virginia is, and I miss it. But right now, it's 42 degrees outside. Like, what the fuck? It's going to be a little bit rough for me today. Y'all, I am so fucking tired from driving.
Lazarus loses should be the title, yeah.
Almost falling asleep at the damn wheel. Coffee ain't even helping. It's like I need meth or some shit. I am so...
What the
Alright
fuck?
guys, there's a little delay. My opponent pulled out.
This was him last month.
But there will be another one. There'll be another one in just a little bit. Gotta wait a little longer. It's gonna be a delay for me to fight. He just didn't... The guy just...
Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. I'm not going to pretend I can read that kanji. I know the second one is not. I know the second one is Naka, right? But you're a Persona fan, so I like you. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat saying good luck on the 4th. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that a lot.
Everybody, the one opponent that they had for me, they couldn't find a replacement for him. He had to dip. I understand. They told me though, me and Sallow Dawn are locked in, and that's cool. I'm gonna head back home. I had a good time in Virginia, and I'm still gonna be watching some. Everybody.
And that's the other thing about his shorts, by the way. They always end abruptly, like before he finishes a thought. Like he always struggles. He always struggles. He doesn't know how to end a video.
Alright, so I found out the guy just wasn't feeling it today. He didn't want to fight me, and I'm allowed back anytime because I'm not allowed to record in the yard that's over there. There's been some banging ass fights, y'all. Streetbeefs is where it's at. Hey, look, y'all. I showed up. Look, I got my fighter stamp on. See that? I mean,
He sharpied his wrist, so that shows that he's a fighter.
I attempted to fight. Y'all can ask Scarface yourself.
Sharpied his wrist.
Ducking no damn fight today. You think I would travel that far? That's what Sallow Dawn's trying to say. What a loser. Hey, look, y'all. I showed up. Look, I got my fighter stamp on. See that?
Hey, look, I got my fighter stamp on. I got my fighter stamp now.
Single video where he's in the ring. You know? Why can't we see a single video of him looking at the ring? Why is it just in his car?
Yeah, there's literally, and I've always seen in the group, for example, in the Streetbeefs fan book, or excuse me, the Streetbeefs Facebook fan group, people are always posting pics with Scarface, pics with Wolverine, etc., things of that nature. I don't see why he couldn't have taken a pic like that.
How much do y'all want to bet? Maybe $500 to $1,000 that Sallow Dawn will not answer his door, or
yeah, and that goes back to what we were talking about earlier with him claiming that he's going to show up at my house for no reason. So there's only one video that he privated that I really want to hit before we go off. Not this one, but we'll watch this one too.
So when I met my opponent face to face,
we already watched this one. This is when he claims that his opponent saw him and immediately cowered out. Laz made a video saying that Sallow Dawn wants to get me banned from Streetbeefs, which there it is, trying to get me. Sallow Dawn is trying to get me banned from Streetbeefs with fake allegations. This is the most recent long video that he Ramblin did. I know it just pisses him the hell off that Stainbine has this all archived. It pisses him the hell off because he's so easily humiliated by his own behavior, like knowing that his videos all get archived. Whew, that poor guy. Kept my spirit up, I'll try to.
Everybody, I just found out. Sallow Dawn never intended to fight me to begin.
And by the way, he filmed this in 240p for some reason.
He simply wanted to defame me and get me banned from Streetbeefs in order to claim that I ran from him. However, as you all know, last week I was there. I was there. I was at the fucking yard.
His fucking voice cracked.
He said he couldn't show up that day. And yeah, I know that we were supposed to fight. We are going to fight May 4th, or supposed to, We're supposed to fight May 4th, right? He's ducking and dodging with these little internet techniques. He's backing out because he's nervous. He knows I'll fucking destroy him. I don't blame you.
Who's he trying to fool?
Himself.
You know what I'm saying? But he called the cops on me twice. That was his first wrong step. Y'all can believe whatever you want. I'm gonna fuck him up. He called the cops on me, and he keeps denying it. And he's moving on to this other weirdo shit. He wants me banned from Streetbeefs by making up these fake ass emails. By the way, did y'all know that I held back an email that he sent to me? He sent an email to me about 2 weeks ago, something like that. He said, "Kill yourself before I kill you."
I won't lie to you guys, I did say that. Covenant Balrog reached out to me about that quote, and I said, yeah, I said that, you could use it. And I meant in the ring, obviously. But, no, that was sincere, heartfelt advice after he started harassing my wife. Of course I said that. I'd say that to anyone who harasses my wife for no reason.
See, you fucking try, bitch. But the fact that he said that and won't back it up, he was trying to make me retaliate, very obviously. Now he is trying to set up this whole thing to make it look.
How's he pulling
He's
this
victimizing
holier than thou
himself.
shit when he's talking about gonna murder your wife.
Yeah, rape and murder. And the unborn child as well. That's disgusting. That's far worse than anything I've ever said in my entire life.
On purpose. He's doubling down on the self-victimization. It says in 7 days he's supposed to have this stream about RAPE and MURDER allegations against me that never fucking happened. The FBI is going to investigate this shit, by the way, bitch. Just so you know, that didn't happen. And if you keep... you know what I could do to you for that? You know exactly what I could do to you for that right now. I've got the money. I can do it. You want me to get your ass on that? Or how about this?
I think he's threatening to sue me.
I'm already going to show up to your house.
I think he's threatening to sue me. What was that?
He's gonna do it to you, man.
Yeah.
You know what he's gonna do. He's gonna do it.
I think
the money.
Yeah, he's threatening to sue me. So his whole thing, by the way, how the deeper beef started was claiming I called the cops on him, which I didn't. Again, as he claims to be, he's a ghost that no one can dox, right? So no one can call the cops on him. I don't know how those things can be true at once. Either you're a ghost that no one has a dox of, or Sallow Dawn call the cops on you. Which one of those is true? They can't both be true at once. But anyway, that aside, his whole beef with me was claiming I called the cops on him, which I didn't. And now in this video, he's going to threaten to call the FBI on me.
You're gonna investigate this man. He's got the money.
He got the money. It's true.
We're going to see what the fuck happens when I get there. And it's not illegal for me to drive to your right in front of your house. I'm going to call your ass out live on camera. And we're going to go bare fucking knuckle unless you pull out a gun like a bitch. You pull out a gun, I'm pulling one out too. I don't give a fuck. I'll be standing on the street. Go ahead, let's see who's a better shot. I'd rather not do that. I'd rather not resort to that. But we know
that makes you a man.
That he's a bitch now. He's literally trying to defame me and try to get me banned from Streetbeefs. That's been his goal all along. He never wanted to fight me. He wanted to build up all this shit and make himself look like a victim and then send it to Scarface. That's how fake he is. I showed up to the yard. He hasn't and will not. So I'm going to go to his house and see what the fuck happened.
He showed up to the yard and then you didn't fight. Said it was too cold to fight.
There, you know what I'm saying? I'm a real motherfucker. Believe that shit. You don't understand what's boiling in me. You don't understand what
dimension.
Fucking liver.
I better shut up.
His liver's boiling in him. I will, Jamie.
I'm telling you now, he's in trouble. One way or the other. You shouldn't have made up those fake emails, and I promise you, you released that video, those fake ass defaming fake emails.
It's archived, dude. Those are archived links. You can't fake archive.is links, archive.today links. So call them fake all you want, but your outright lies are just falling flat in the face of reality.
FBI is going to be notified immediately. In fact, I'm going to email the FBI tonight. Because you called the cops on me twice. And you're about to make false statements about RAPE and MURDER that I never said. You won't find they won't find anything from any of my devices.
My devices.
None of that shit ever happened, y'all.
They won't find that gore link you sent of Brazilian horde raped, murdered, and dumped in the forest that you sent to Gamil.
Fucking look into it.
Exactly. Why are you even looking that shit up, let alone sending it to your butt buddy Gamil DePedo? The hell is wrong with you?
He literally photoshopped that shit. So I'm gonna confront him in person. Like, I want to show you how much of a bitch this guy is. Y'all want to see how much of a fucking bitch he is?
Yes.
Who wants to? Wouldn't it be great? Who wants to bet? Who wants to place bets right now that I won't do it? You just wait and see. Fuck May the 4th. I'll be there May the 4th. But I'm letting Scar.
You said if you can bet in pounds.
I bet 50 pounds he will not come up.
About this shit now, and I'm calling the FBI on his ass for trying to if he releases that video. If he releases fake allegations against me, they will be there.
Okay, send the FBI.
I don't give a fuck. Fuck that shit. He's a fucking loser. He's a coward. He's afraid of me. Call the cops on me, tell me to kill myself, or you're gonna do it, and then you're gonna dare double down on all of that other shit that you just said. Now you're trying to do this? You're trying to get me banned from the Streetbeefs yard? Over fake fucking photoshopped emails and shit?
Why would they ban you from the yard? This is exactly the type of thing that they deal in.
No wonder
Internet
you called
beef,
the cops
right?
at first. Your first line of defense
Sounds
was
like
gone.
he's constantly about to burst
You have no
into
defense.
tears.
Yeah, he's very emotional.
And I'm going to show everybody that with these 2 fists. You're not going to stop me. I already know how afraid you are.
Terrified.
Especially without gloves.
Terrified.
And especially over concrete. What, you think one little video of me backhanding somebody was me actually fighting? They didn't even, by the way, they didn't even advance on me. They wouldn't advance towards me.
They threatened
if you
your
noticed.
wife and children, and you didn't fight them to protect your wife and children? That's fucked up, Ray.
Well said. Well said.
You know what?
Yeah. If anyone who goes after my wife and I have the opportunity to beat the crap out of them for it, I will.
Why? They felt why. And you're going to feel
You're
a
gonna be
lot
proven
more
on
than
May
that.
5th.
Precisely. Did I see the chick who threatened the Bakersfield City Council and got arrested? I don't believe so. Feel free to post it.
Before you're snoring. So let's see what happens, motherfucker, when I get there. You're probably going to call the cops, pull a gun, or just stay in your house. And I'm going to, by the way, everybody, you're going to know it's his house. 418 Mississippi. 418 Mississippi Street, Missouri. That's where I'll be. I'm not going to do anything.
Thank you, Jamie. As much as Dale always tries to say I'm out of shape or I'm in bad shape, like, I've literally run marathons. My VO2 max is in the 60s. Like, I don't even prioritize muscle building. And yet I still look good. And that's not my goal. My goal is to have good cardio and to prevent my next heart attack, not to look good.
Illegal. I'm going to
Yo,
simply
Mr.
say,
Clean's
hey,
kind of bad, though.
Mr. Clean.
what's the fucking problem? You going to do this or what? You going to talk that shit in person? I bet he won't. How much you want to bet?
So the video
You said, will I call out Dale Dimmadome of Lancaster afterward? Yes. Yes, I absolutely intend to make fun of... Dale Emmanuel Wilson in my post-fight speech. But... damn, I don't know if we have the video of him saying that it's too cold for him to fight. Like, all that good shit.
Pepperoni nipples will come right out.
My pepperoni nipple. I don't know why Ray is obsessed with me going shirtless lately. Like, I'm willing to do it if he needs me to. If that's what he needs to be motivated to fight.
It raises his spirit stat to see you naked.
It raises his spirits. Dale's liver and kidneys are all sorts of fucked up. Indeed they are. Indeed they are. Man, I wish we had the one of him bitching about the cold in Streetbeefs. Oh. Fuck. This site is so difficult to navigate.
It's just cold. My spirit stat's usually higher when it's warm.
The
Can't
cold.
reach my full spirit stat.
The cold douses the spirit. It might be this one. It's inching ever so close to the fight. It might be that one.
Well, guys, I made it to Roanoke, Virginia so far. Unless I get killed on the way. Now, you know I'll be fighting. Place your bets now. Watch
Yeah.
this shit.
31, good to see you. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to
Live.
find.
Well, when it's released. Well, everybody, it's too cold to do MMA, but I'm boxing.
Here it is.
I got the stamp. We're good. We're good.
Starts bitching
So-
about the cold.
Let's see what happens.
I'd get his stamp and then walk
What's up?
back to his car to record the video.
That's probably what he did. Like, that stamp, getting that stamp, drawing that Sharpie on his wrist, like I just did, that was the best moment of his life.
Everybody.
Dreddy, I don't even... You know, Dreddy is just not even interesting. Dreddy is not even an afterthought to me. Like, I'd call Dreddy an afterthought, but I don't even think about him afterwards, so he's not even an afterthought, you know?
Thank you for joining my live while I was driving earlier. We were talking for an hour. It was fun. I enjoyed it. It was a little dangerous, and I saw a lot of pigs pulling people over for no good reason. I don't want to get into all that, but we had good conversation. One guy was just an asshole. The rest of you were cool, and I appreciate that you tuned into me. I will be arriving in Virginia at the spot at 9 a.m. The fight will be taking place shortly after 11 a.m. So, anybody that says I don't do this or I don't do that,
And then it never happened.
And shove them back in their throat.
And then the fight never happened.
Because down at the end of the day, would you really have shown up yourself? To all the haters, I'm not talking to everybody, but come on now, be honest. Have fun. I'm gonna entertain you. Place your bets now, everybody. Is Ray Lazarus gonna win this fight, or is he gonna lose? You know what? Jesus, y'all. I love how beautiful Virginia is, and I miss it. But right now it's 42 degrees outside. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you want me to pull that up again? I can. I mean, that's probably my favorite last short of all time. Like I said, I showed that short to the people in my gym. Just him shadowboxing like an idiot. You said you could box Shreddy? You should. You should. They even offered to give you a replacement opponent and he wouldn't do it. Correct? What's going to be my walkout music too? So Streetbeefs doesn't do walkout music, but if I did have walkout music, it would be My Immortal, and I think only the true OG fans of this channel. Yes, Ghost gets it. I think only the true OG fans of this channel will get it.
The real spirit comes out then.
Amen. Amen. Where can I put some money down on this? Hey, inshallah. At your local OTB.
Wherever you find Big P.
Big P. Yeah, Big P in my server will bet with you. Big P was the one who suggested the liver cirrhosis meme that pisses the hell off out of Lazarus. Reminds of LTG boxing and GNC. Yeah, remember that weird old... I don't even want to get into Dale. Dreddy is probably ashamed of Lazarus. I love the noises. An old Hector in my gym was just like, dude, you're gonna hurt this guy. I really don't think that this guy should be walking into the ring against anyone. Is he praise dancing? I guess so. A Phantom fan on this. Yes, Lukey. That's right. That's right, Lukey. So you're a true OG.
Brothers find actual ghosts. That's why spirit stats so high.
Probably. He's a spirit detective.
Crazy old Clinton.
Those grunts are intimidating as hell. I intend to, Retro.
Okay, it's time. Yeah.
And he loves filming those ghetto arguments. God bless him. God bless him. God bless this little idiot. And this is one where he claims to have visited my house, by the way, so I guess we have to watch this one.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. I got pretty fucking pissed off earlier. It was irritating.
1 minute till he guesses, not even.
The fact that somebody would be so desperate as to use a 10-year-old picture of me when I had cancer.
Oh, okay, so that's another thing that we have to talk. I'm really glad it came up, because I would have forgotten it otherwise. Ray Lazarus claims that he's a cancer survivor. He's not. He's not a cancer survivor. He's never had cancer. It's just another one of his schizophrenic delusions. And he's really upset about this photo that I posted in this community post. I don't understand why he's so upset about this photo. I thought, when I first saw this photo, I thought that he looked really handsome in it. And I thought, oh, this is a great photo of you because you're actually not wearing sunglasses. We can actually see you. You look like the warrior you claim to be all the time. You know? And so his excuse for being embarrassed by this photo is, I had cancer at the time. You never had cancer. Come on, man. The only thing you have is liver cirrhosis from all that drinking. But imagine this being your justification for making rape and murder threats. Like, this is his justification for harassing my wife because I shared a photo that he put on the internet. Like, this is the big crime I did. Said he's pregnant. Maybe. He's pregnant through that pussy.
This is one of the better pictures of him, too. This is actually, like, this is up there for him.
Yeah. This is one of the better pictures for him. Like, I posted it because it was a good picture. No other reason. That's the body of a fighter, exactly. What is he expecting? I love this photo. I love this. Did you guys know that this is this photo I believe is an emoji in Symphony, the Symphony Discord? I believe this photo is an emoji. I need to steal that emoji. I apologize in advance for my theft, but it's a great photo. It's just a great photo. The very first last pic. This is the classic, and this is probably why he started wearing sunglasses. Anyway, that's what he's talking about in this video here. He looks like the prototypical LTG fan indeed.
Survived that, a poisoning, which led to a heart attack, rhabdomyolysis. I mean, I was pissing fucking LED colored black. Oh, look at this shit.
Bro, you should lay off the
pulling
sauce.
everybody over here.
Yeah.
Fuck those goddamn pigs. And he called them on me.
Meanwhile, he just said he's calling the FBI on me.
He called those motherfuckers on me. So yeah, on top of having the pigs called on me.
Agreed, Will.
Doxing LTG like a hypocrite. Doing an apartment tour.
That's my apartment. That's where I live.
Or whatever you could consider it. It was disgusting. Making fun and shit of people like that. What else? Oh yeah, his license plate, his car, and then just the
No, I think Justin had that one, but rest in peace.
general 2 years of harassment and sexual obsession with LTG. And if you go to his Kiwi Farms profile, which he'll probably delete or something, his name is Dawn Dusk, you'll see the obsession is really fucking nasty.
So this makes no sense to me. I actually want to refute this very briefly. The dude, again, claims like I'm obsessed on Kiwi Farms and all this nonsense. First of all, I do love Kiwi Farms. Kiwi Farms helped me in a way it will probably never help the 99% of people who walk this earth. But the notion that I'm obsessed with Dale, let's do some quick math here. Here's my profile. I'm more than proud of it. Everything's public. Kiwi Farms, the best LGBTQ site in the world. I've been on Kiwi Farms for 10 years, and I only have 516 messages. I am extremely inactive on Kiwi Farms. If you look at my postings, there's only one from 2024, and only 4 in 2023, and that's obsession? Like, it's just like how they claim I'm obsessed on YouTube. When I go on YouTube, I'll take a year-long break from YouTube. I'll be on YouTube like once a month. And these guys with no lives, such as Ray Lazarus, who drives nowhere in the middle of the night because he has all the free time in the world, will claim I'm obsessed. I'm sorry, Ray, but I'm not. That's projection. That's hardcore projection. You know you ain't got shit going on in life, so you're trying to project on me. Yeah, the notion that I'm obsessed... Just scrolling down on the first page alone, you almost get to the beginning of 2022.
Go back to ILJ, man.
Yeah, good old ILJ. Good old ILJ. God bless her.
Like who lives like that? What kind of a loser are you?
Just the delusions of a drunken moron.
You know you got ran off to fucking Missouri? You're living off of that woman, I mean that girl's parents' money in that house. That's not your house. That is her house.
That is my house. I own multiple properties.
You lived in a goddamn garage, basically. I saw that shit.
Ridiculous.
I never pointed that out to anybody. I've known where you have been the past 2 years. I never pointed that shit out to anybody. But then you want to fuck with me and say I'm making shit up, that I never went to the hospital, I never had cancer, I never had a heart attack from being poisoned. Then on top of that, you use an old 10-year-old ass picture. Bro, you're getting what you deserve very, very soon. All that stupid shit you talk. Then when one thing
That's true, Will.
happens to you, you cry to a community, an echo chamber of losers that are yes men for you. I'm outnumbered as fuck here, and I'm still gonna win.
Always
gonna
Flynn.
win. You're not. So yeah, I'm fucking salty a little bit, but
Exactly 31.
anybody who hears this needs to try to comprehend you can't live life like that on Kiwi Farms and then act like you're all innocent, or when something happens to you after all the shit you've done to somebody.
Exactly, brother.
Your sexual weird ass obsession. By the way, never mind. You know, I'm not going to talk about her. Whatever. But listen, you're disgusting. You're a fucked up individual, and you call me schizophrenic?
Yes, you are schizophrenic, Ray. Especially considering half of the things that you said in this very video are coming from the delusions of your fucked up alcoholic mind.
You just wait till this. Okay, you just wait till this schizophrenic fist hit you right in the fucking face, or bust up
It's called burden of proof, Michael Ortiz.
your body. you won't know what's going to happen. I got a real big surprise for you. Trust that shit. I promise. Everybody knows what's about to happen to you now. They saw the smallest glimpse. I didn't even show off.
Yeah, he's saying I tricked my wife into marrying me.
Any of my real...
A fun fact, my wife proposed to me. Fun fact. She'll probably be upset at me for saying that on stream. But that actually happened.
Punches are nothing. I showed off a thing or two. A little tip or two that anybody could take. Anybody should take, in fact. Now listen. Just get yourself ready, because I know your nerves are getting to you at this point. And mine did too, but not in the way that it did to yours. My nerves, I'm just a little bit angry. You're fucking scared. Telling me I'm scared. Telling people I'm scared? You're out of your fucking mind. I feel no fear.
Isn't he? He drives like crap. He drives like absolute crap. I wish he would fly to... Yeah.
Also don't feel pain. So you better watch your ass. You're going to have to do something weird. Like I said, it's going to have to be like maybe a joint lock, and they say, oh, well,
specifically.
the fight's over.
He's going to take your
something like that, because I do not get choked out. I do not get knocked out. I don't feel pain.
Well, Streetbeefs has security. Yeah. Yeah, it is more common now.
The pain receptors
Multiple women have proposed marriage to me. Multiple.
in me do not work the way that a normal person's does. Not only that, but you just plain don't stack up. No matter how you look at it. So you did all that shit talking for 2 years. You doxed many people. You talk about, okay, we agree that Isabella's a nasty person. But, you're exposing all kinds of stuff about her. You're exposing other information. And you're doxing LTG constantly. And when one
never doxed him. I doxed my apartment.
damn thing happens to you, the world's ending. Let's post
Exactly. It's where I'm at right now.
to a bunch of fucking echo chamber people, right? That's how you act. Man, you're a bitch. I fucking know you're afraid of me. That's okay. I want it to stay like that too. That'll push you. That'll motivate you. Don't worry. You're gonna get yours very soon.
That's what I'm saying. I'm 41. He says I don't feel pain, so why the hospital? I mean, I'll tell you why Ray Lazarus went to the hospital, because he got food poisoning, man. He got food poisoning. That's why he was in the hospital recently, talking about he almost died. Someone squirted Visine in his pizza. First it was pizza, then it was a drink, then it was a hamburger. He's always lying, and you never even know what the hell this idiot believes. You never even know what he believes. Because he lies so much. That's why you gotta archive everything with this dude. And he was so mad at me when I pointed out that his Visine story changed from pizza to a drink to whatever. Because he hates being called out. He hates being archived. Do I know about Laz's epilepsy? He claims to have it. Who knows? He claims to have cancer. He claims to have SARS. He claims to have anthrax. He claims to have the common cold every other day. Listen, Ray, you're either a liar or you're the bravest person in the world, man. Fucking bird flu. He's a storyteller, except...
Liver cirrhosis.
Yeah. Everything except liver cirrhosis is what he has. Said Symphony X Covenant Streetbeefs press conference. I wish, man. It's not doxing. It's my apartment. How is it doxing? I had permission from the apartment manager to film that tour. And despite what Ray Lazarus says, yes, that was me filming that video. No, I didn't hire a teenager on Discord. I don't know where the idiot comes up with this. Inverted 31, thank you so much for becoming a member. Yeah, we got memberships back. We got gifted like 1 million at the beginning of the stream by so many people, and thank you. You guys are far too kind. That reminded me, Inverted 31, you accidentally got timed by one of the mods yesterday. Your monkey badge will protect you from getting timed. Don't worry. That mod knows not to time anyone with the badge, so you're good. You're good. They know you're my hockey boy. No, you're good. You have nothing to apologize for. Storyteller from Where the Hat Store, the one ailment. Didn't he mention that he had an issue with his GABA receptors? Yeah, and he claims he's the only person in the world who's been prescribed alcohol. He says that doctors prescribed him alcohol for some issue with his GABA receptors. I think it's precisely the opposite. No one in the world has ever been prescribed alcohol for anything. Alcohol is poison unto the body. The only reason alcohol is as ubiquitous as it is because of how freaking easy it is to produce. If I could snap my fingers and make alcohol disappear, I would in a second. But I know a lot of you will hate me for that. So Laz has some weird ass theories in general. Yes, he does. You said you wish you could have recorded that video and kicked his door down on some humiliation shit. Well, he has the Ring camera improperly installed up there. So do I. My house is protected by Ring. You'll often hear it go on and off in the background when the lady is taking the dogs out to the backyard. So that's all just a ploy because he wants to get prescriptions of benzodiazepines? Probably. The man's addicted to every goddamn narcotic in the world. And he wants to talk shit about me?
Yeah, be back in a minute.
You're good. I think at 3 hours we're going to call it. You said, have I seen Dale work out? I've seen his workout videos. I've seen his half-hearted pull-ups. Those pull-ups would count for 0 in the military. Said those GABA receptors help him form and mold chakra to do them justice. The stories Ray has told you were wild. I bet. He just makes up shit, man. He just makes up shit. And another thing that he makes up, by the way. Another thing that I've talked about it briefly in the past, but I saw the idiot going back and forth with Gamil on one of his most recent videos. Well, I think he privated the video that they were having the conversation on, so I can't pull up the comments. But Ray keeps accusing me of vehicular homicide. Ray and his butt buddy Gamil, they keep...
What's up?
Classy as always, putting that picture up there. They keep accusing me of vehicular homicide. I have never driven drunk in my life. I have never even drunk in my life. This notion... Thank you guys, by the way. This notion that I killed someone in a drunken car accident? Like, what? Like, what? First of all, how did I regrow hair for this car accident? These idiots, like, they're so facial... They must have some affliction that makes them facially blind, that they think this is me. That I was in a drunk car accident wherein I killed someone. I've never been at fault in an accident in my life. I've never had alcohol in my life. Yeah, I tricked my wife into proposing to me, apparently. Ridiculous, man. The stories these idiots make up. He said there's no shame in being an alcoholic, but Ray is slowly killing himself. Well, look, I think there is a bit of shame in being an alcoholic. I'm not attacking anyone who is an alcoholic for struggling with alcoholism, but I am saying that everyone who is alcoholic would do very well to get the hell away from alcohol. I think alcohol is a poison. Alcohol is the reason you wind up like Ray Lazarus. Instead of just grasping at straws, trying to...
ironic. He's put down drunk driving on you, you know?
Yeah, meanwhile in every video he shows... Yeah, you like that one, Mocore? Yeah, in every video he shows...
Or he's doing both.
Yeah. Sallow Dawn running from internet. Sallow Dawn scared of Ray Lazarus and 2D Forever, who was the biggest idiot I've ever seen aside from Ray. He will be hiding forever from the Covenant. And this video got almost 2K views. Him and his butt buddy Gamil making... That looks nothing like me. Precisely. But these guys... It's concomitant with autism to have facial blindness. Prosopagnosia. And yes, I learned that from 999. You said just saying it's an interesting fact you learned? Not that you're defending that guy. What are you talking about, AS? I think your comment got filtered. Processed fast foods, yep. Yep. You were never addicted. You just needed to solve your problems after Iraq. I understand, man. But it's not the solution. That's what I want to impel everyone to believe. Alcohol is never the solution. Alcohol is a depressant. Nab was saying that earlier. Alcohol is a depressant. Alcohol will only make things worse. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Ghost. I've been blathering.
Literally said the exact same things as you at the same time. It was uncanny.
Oh, yeah? You were saying it's a depressant too?
Yeah, it's a depressant. It just makes you feel worse. Like, it doesn't do anything. It's not like endorphins. You're just gonna amplify anything you're feeling. So if you're drinking because you feel like shit, brother, you're just gonna feel worse.
Agreed completely. If alcohol were not as easy to produce as it is, and, like, if we just discovered it today, it would be banned in a heartbeat. Like, you can't convince me that alcohol is as bad, or excuse me, alcohol isn't worse than heroin, for example. Alcohol does the most damage to other people. Every time you drive drunk, in my opinion, you are guilty of attempted murder. Period. It's a cat. What's cat? About alcohol? It's how I genuinely feel. You said you think Lazarus is going to be coming into the fight somewhat in shape? No. No, he said he's not training, and he thinks that's a flex not to train. He thinks it's a flex not to train.
The mental tension he's going through, you can't imagine.
Yeah, that's training in and of itself, apparently. God bless him. God bless him. So I don't know why Ray is so obsessed with my nipples, by the way, lately. I think it's because of the comment you made, Ghost, about pepperoni nipples. But if you saying he will never show himself shirtless, I've done it multiple times. I don't give a shit. I've done that, actually. I think I've done the dips shirtless before, and it got flagged by the coconut. But I'm more than willing to go shirtless. I'm more than willing to. I'm more than willing to. You said Sallow with the bars?
Sure.
Don't believe him, he is training?
Oh, it's the weakest soldier.
Yeah, I'm a weak soldier. I'm a weak soldier.
He's the strongest one.
The strongest. Don't believe him, he is training. Assume he is training. I hope so. I genuinely hope so, because I am training in Dimension D. And the fool thinks I'm training because I'm doing so specifically for him. I train enough as it is. I work out a lot as it is. The only time I got out of shape was when I was recovering from jaw surgery last year. After an actual car accident. Pantslessness? No. No. But we'll see in the fight, Matt Monday. We'll see in the fight. Someone said doctors prescribe drinking. Oh, yeah, no. No, yeah, you're right. Well, no one will ever prescribe drinking. LTG flagged it because he knows you have the true God Angel genes, probably. Pantyless next time. You're getting gay. God bless you, though. Lazarus training by drinking beer? Apparently. Apparently. Apparently.
That's how we rate the spirit for. Spirits on spirits.
I don't know. I'm tempted to end the stream by giving Laz what he wants, but I think I might save it for the fight. Said, be careful though, crazy people like LTG fans can bring weapons. Well, Streetbeefs has security, that's why I'm not meeting him at a random gym, even if I win. Yeah, I could see him trying to shoot me after he loses. How was Korea? Korea was awesome, actually. I loved Suwon and I loved Seoul. I didn't get a lot of time to be there because I was, and we know you working out. Take off your pants and we know you working out.
That's gay, bro.
That's certainly gay. Thank you, Matt Mundane. But the Starfield malls in Korea, those are beautiful. I wish mall culture never died in the Western world. Like, mall culture ghosts is still alive and well in Korea, and I love it. If you could knock him out like Dan Henderson knocked out Bisbing, that would be perfect. I wish. You can't force something, though. Dude, Ghost, you would love it. In Korea, if you go to the Suwon Starfield, they literally give you a stroller for your little dog. The only thing I wish I had Igor and Joy with me there.
God bless, man.
Yeah.
It's just a shame because, like, the tax differentials, like, they tax the companies in malls so much harder, so that's why there's just no big malls coming up anymore. Yeah.
Exactly.
But Amazon's winning.
Yeah. Amazon did kill a lot of that, too. You said North Korea, best Korea? Hell no. Thank you, Flynn. Yeah, fuck communism. Agreed. Lazarus is like a car. The more alcohol, more gas he has on his tank. Wish the arcade scene never died. Yeah, I agree with that, too. I don't know. It's an interesting dynamic in Korea. No one has kids. I did not see a single pregnant woman in Korea, ever. Which is, I mean, like, we all know the statistics, the 0.7 replacement rate, but seeing it in person, it's sad. Lazarus gonna be like Mr. Satan and be ouch my stomach and bell, probably.
Beauty standards so high, a pregnant woman can't even look fat, man.
By Igor a new jumper. Hard.
Oh, Ghost, you are far too kind. You did not have to do that. Thank you so much, man. You never have to super chat, brother. You're kin to me. Thank you so much for supporting us, man. I'll get Igor a new jumper for you. I actually got Igor a few. I bought so many souvenirs in Korea, but the jacket I bought Igor did not fit him when it got back and depressed me. But we might sew it to try to make it fit or something. Said that's the only punch you ask if Sallow knocks him out, and he did that follow-up punch for brain. Well, there will be plenty of overhand rights, Bradley. Plenty of overhand rights. Laz looks like he's 5'6". No, he's 6. He's 6 foot. He said idol culture has destroyed Korea. Suppose it's true. UH, thank you for the $5 you said.
Laz is absolutely stalking this stream.
Oh, 100%. Dude, he's my biggest fan. I showed you guys the 40 comments in a row, and he's deleted most of them. He's deleted most of them. The trailer we made, that used to be full of comments from Laz. This I'm Fighting on Streetbeefs trailer, that used to be full of comments from Laz. And he deleted them. Like, he took the hour to delete them. UH, you said, just to emphasize again, Lazarus is also mentally hurt by me because I told him his push-up form was shit. Would like to see if he can go to this stream. I'd love to see it too. I'd love to see it too. Said you would have clobbered Sallow if your stomach didn't hurt, I suppose. So, what are the odds of Laz not showing up? 1 to 3 odds. I agree with that. I agree with that. I agree with that. But yeah, this...
150 right now. $60, I guess, really.
See, he, like, for example, here he is going after Joshua's Cornstar. He replies to Shank's song, your broke ass is going to watch me in my new video response, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. Just sheer nonsense. I wish he didn't private the one where he goes off for 30 minutes about me. I actually watched that at my wedding party, where he goes off for 30 minutes. But I think we've been going for 3 hours. I think I'm more than satisfied with that. Laz, I hope I've given you 3 hours of attention and now you feel good. There was a Lazarus wins in participants.
Dale will give him.
Yeah, nah, he 100% does. 100% does. Ghosts, is there anything you'd like to get out there before we go? Any, like, I don't know, anything you want to plug? Anything I can do for you before we go? Anything you want to talk about?
Nah, we're good, man. Much appreciate pulling us out.
I much appreciate you being on. You an excellent color commentator, better than Craig Simpson. Speaking of hockey playoffs just started. Hoping my Rangers win 31, but they never will. It's been 30 years and counting since they last won, so that's not going to happen. You said you remember when Sallow Dawn kept on talking shit in my comments. Every time I pinned the message, he would delete them. He would send the same message over and over again. I don't know what you're talking about. I never did that. He said, take his soul, big man. Thank you, I will. You want Laz to train Ethan Ralph just for the lols? Yeah, he made a short saying he would. Dusty ass garage. Yeah, he tried to say that the guy he slapped in traffic was Alex Dark Sniper. That's so funny. Knock out that vermin, I will. Yo, at least take off your shirt.
The hell?
You have to pay for that. You have to pay for that, Matt Mundane. Show my wife. I don't know. Man, they're looking really good. They are. They won the President's Trophy. So. I think I'm out. I'll see you guys May 4th. Maybe I'll go live with Matt. Maybe I'll go live with Matt right beforehand. But I can't record from the yard, so... At the very least, I'll see you guys May 4th. Love you all. This was a hilarious stream. Honestly, we know Ray is seething over it. Thank you all so much for the support you showed. Ridiculous amount of super chats and memberships. You guys really did not have to do that. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you guys doing that, though. I only go live like once a month, and you guys still come out to support, and that means the world to me. So thank you. Thank you very much.
Once a month's a bit optimistic.
That's optimistic, I agree. And best wishes to you, too. Better not flash us those Papa John pepperoni nipples, boy. Yeah, they'll flag it. So, I'll see you guys.